We're live. Hello. There we go. Testing. 1, 2. Can we hear me? Can we see me? That looks nice. Nice and professional for my end. Hello. Um happy Tuesday if you're joining us live. And if you're watching this in the future, hello from the past. I'm Bill. Welcome to stream number 2 of my Thankmas streams, raising money for New Future. I keep wanting to say New Hope or New Directions because pop culture has infected my mind. I've joined the Thankmas campaign to raise money for ending global homelessness. The donation link is in the description if you're watching in the future. It's pinned in the chat. For those who are joining us live, please tell me we can hear me. I just realized I kept talking. Can hear Lindsay. Thank you, Lindsay. Right as I started to question myself. Gonna be just hanging out, talking, overanalyzing some holiday music. I've picked a couple to start with that I don't want to say I hate, but I haven't been the biggest fan of throughout my life. Specifically, I every time I'd see it, I couldn't believe it. But like, All I Want for Christmas Is You, blowing up the charts year after year after year. I'm so happy for Mariah Carey and everyone who covers it and all that good stuff. Justin Bieber has a writing credit according to my light Googling to get the lyrics. Didn't know that. Is that the version? Well, every time I literally did original lyrics and it still brought up song by Justin Bieber and Mariah Carey released 2011.
Yeah, this came out.
This is a version,
Yeah.
the credit, but even if I put like original, it still gave me that song by credit. But anyway, we'll get into schematics in a second. If you can, please donate. I'll be taking breaks as we see the little meter up there shifting. If you want a message read, please specify. Yeah, if you missed it yesterday on the gaming channel, Bill Chill Gaming, we're doing a replay of Detroit Become Human, getting the sad endings, going against everything I do initially to try to protect all these precious characters. We're doing that, and so far we're at 400. Thank you. We had $200 in donations from the first stream, and then somebody anonymously donated another 200. So whoever that person was, thank you so much. That's amazing. You want to stay anonymous, and obviously I can't. You chose it, so it's not like here's my name. Don't spoil teehee. But thank you, whoever that was. That's incredible. If you are unable to donate, however, 20% of the AdSense that my channels make for the month of December is also being donated. So if you can't, go watching this stream, watching new videos, old videos here and on the gaming channel will also add to that if you're unable to right now. But yeah, it's all about building homes, 3D printing homes. It says there on the counter it's bumped up to 748 homes total, and I don't know, I wanted to be a part of that. I haven't had the time to do too many streams on the main channel this year, which really bums me out. A lot of stuff happened, so something I want to stopping and go back to doing, because I usually do them also in June, and I'll be going back to that next year. So just Bill crying through Detroit Become Human. We make a lot of jokes. We have a lot of fun. What are you talking about? So far, very little bad has happened.
Yeah, we've only chickened out of one immediate bad ending so far.
Yeah, for real. It's been really interesting because even if you haven't watched one of my gaming streams, y'all know me. Most if not all the characters I engage with for lengthy periods of time are very precious to me. So it's been a struggle. It's a challenge I'm putting on myself to not always go for the most positive or happiest endings possible, because I also want to see the consequences of some of those actions, because the story's really intense. But I wanted to do some music stuff. I had a fun time doing this last year, but I kind of wanted to start with some songs that like I said, for lack of a better word, not to be um negative, but like All I Want for Christmas Is You is very much I'd hear it while I was working, when I would like wait tables and stuff. I'd hear it at malls. It never once have I like really given much thought to it. I've always rolled my eyes at the song, but it keeps coming back into everybody's streams and charts and stuff. So I wanted to give it a fair shake. I wish I could broadcast the song, but copyright and all that good biz. And like I said, AdSense is being donated, so I can't mess with my AdSense. But I wanted to start with two that have bothered me for a while, and see if we get any either like old like carols, or like pop holiday songs, or Christmas nonsense, or whatever the genres are, or whatever you want to call it. But I also hope everybody's having a happy holiday. Just like always with all my videos and stuff and all my streams, there's still a link in the description for education on social awareness, education on things that are going on in the world, as well as mental health crisis lines, Trevor Project resources, things like that. Should you or someone you don't need them. It is the holidays, and that can have a different impact on different people for so many reasons, just like any old day or time of year. But I just want to make sure that people know that those are there. Because I haven't always had the most positive of holiday experiences, even before everything happened in the last couple of years. But so like I never really give holiday music like a fair shake. Um, so yeah, smash that like, by the way. Go like the community tab post too. The algorithms need to know I exist. Even if you don't end up liking the stream, just do it to be nice. It's not even anything more than a pat on the head that YouTube will then forward to me, ideally with kindness and algorithmic things. Speaking of algorithms, can we get some Spider-Mans in the chat? Can we get some Tobey Maguires, Andrew Garfield, Tom Holland, Electro? Can we get some Spider-Man words in chat? Spider-Man. Before we started on the holiday music. But I don't know. Because here's the thing is I didn't realize how like fairly young All I Want for Christmas Is You is. But what put it back on my radar before I saw that it was like charting on social media, and like, or trending on social media, charting like streams and radio plays and stuff like that, which again, like, shout out, there's people that aren't Mariah Carey, that aren't famous, that are getting checks from that every year, so yay. But it also, I remember she drop like a video where she like smashed a pumpkin and be like, Halloween season is over, like literally November 1st or Halloween night or something. Start listening to my hit song about Christmas and wanting. So my initial reaction to that as a lover of the fall and the spooky was not yet. So you know what? I wanted to give it a fair shake. I wanted to look at the lyrics, see if there's a story here, see if we can come to a general consensus about what exactly we're wanting for Christmas. An individual is the you world peace. This is the friends we made along the way. And then I also wanted to have my long-running fight with the song Let It Snow. I have a very big issue with the lyrics because, like it or not, I've been overanalyzing, studying lyrics, trying to pull stories out of songs, and going deep into stories from shows and stuff like that for basically my whole life. I just now, thanks to all of you guys, thank you, by the way, I have a space to do it more openly instead of just annoying random people that I know. But I don't know. I can appreciate that it's upbeat. I know it incorporates a lot of bells that jingle, so that's great. But I always took it as like very materialistic, and then I was wondering if the song maybe was early post 9/11, like kind of a come home for Christmas kind of a vibe to it, but I guess not. I don't know, because it also has like so many covers and stuff. It's been hard for me to track down the timeline, so I definitely want to look at that in a second. But I like maybe it had a little more of a meaning. You know, we're healing as a nation at that time, trying to understand so many things that are going on. A want song for Christmas that goes against the traditional "I want things." I feel like that would make sense, but I guess not. I don't think it was so close to that time. Um, it legally can't be a Christmas song without sleigh bells. I mean, it is kind of the what's that experiment called where like getting a dog to salivate by ringing a bell. And
Pavlov style.
thank you. It's very much that for the holiday season consumers. Um I want I just listened to some other holiday music I'm doing for a video that I'm hoping to get done for next week, and I almost went down that trajectory of the winter solstice and paganism and all that stuff. And I unless the song brings it up, I won't. Which I don't think it goes that deep. But let's just take a look. Can we see the screen good with the lyrics and stuff?
I think so.
I tried to crop it nice so you wouldn't be thrown off by my weird stretched out owl house wallpaper. Um, but I don't know because a lot of people also say that they want my videos to be longer. So another fun part of this live stream is see how much I cut out in between of like spaces, us, does, and while I'm thinking. Um, but I also want to know your guys' thoughts. I'm kind of also going back and forth between the chat. Um, I'm seeing a lot of people getting still on the Spider-Man trend. Thank you. Let's get those algorithmic words going, shall we? Um, but is Justin Bieber from Canada?
Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go, Canada. You get the Biebs. Um, but I know that it's a very uplifting song. It definitely like revs you up for the emotion. You have the power ballad start, so you kind of have the best of both worlds because then it revs you up with the percussion right as you go into essentially the first pre-chorus.
Pulling the Hannah Montana best of both worlds.
Exactly. It's I'm more of a Miley fan though than a Hannah stan. You have to pick one, unfortunately.
The movie told me otherwise.
No, the movie, I remember that movie. It very much said you have to pick one world, which one is best. It's a rock opera about your passions and
That's
stability. Oh, good point. We can also get some Sonic the Hedgehog 2 movies in there. Idris Elba, Knuckles. That's how my sister and I read a lot of words when we were really young, was always keeping the silent K in words. Unknown, Knuckles, Sonic and Knuckles. Um, but I hope that there's more meaning to this song because it just plays so much to the point where, like I said, I could feel a negativity growing in me, and I want to combat that with knowledge. Um, but I don't think I've ever actually looked at the lyrics. Um, Canada's now Canada's fighting over whether or not they claim the Beebs.
That's a conversation for up north.
That's yeah. I I'm not Canadian. I don't get to vote in this debate. I don't get to platform or champion one opinion or the other. Y'all figure it out. Have some delicious donuts. That's the only thing I remember about going to Canada was we had breakfast when we got off the ferry, coming from Washington State, and I remember the donuts were dope. Um, I don't want a lot for. I'm just gonna go into it. This is why there's so many cuts, and this is I can get so distracted so easily. Um, but should I do a poll? I mean, I feel like that would limit you to here's the options that go through my head on what people think of the song. But it's like, are we professing love? Are we condemning capitalism or consumerism? Or are we doing a bit of both? Because I still think it's and like, yay, good for you, all that stuff. This isn't a judgment on the artist, just like all my stuff. It's never meant to. It's not a challenge. I'm not. Ooh, I'm trying so hard. I'm trying new things. Um. Oh, baby, it's cold outside would be a good one because I actually had to study the musical that it was in at one point, or rather be presented a study. And someone in my class had to sing Baby It's Cold Outside from the musical itself, and then learning what they learned together as a class as we're all analyzing the work done for songs and stuff. That would be an interesting one to talk about if we wanted to. I've been debating whether or not to just make that a video for like 2 holiday seasons in a row now, because I think it's super interesting, the progression of that song's meaning and then what it's been kind of turned into now. But I got focus. We gotta talk some Mariah. But that would be an interesting one. Just read the lyrics to Santa Baby. Is that the content I should be making? Is me just reading lyrics to holiday songs for people? What is it? Santa Baby, hurry down the chimney tonight. Santa Baby, or whatever. That was my first holiday song. I heard that in Walgreens. So that was it. That was when I knew it was all over. No, exactly. No, you and I are saying the same thing, saying Queen Viga. Yeah, it's bizarre. But let's knock out the Mariah first. There's someone who's gonna watch this in the future who anonymously donated $200 who's gonna go get to it. No, I'm kidding. Whoever you are, you're wonderful. But I don't want a lot for Christmas. There's just one thing I need. I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. Okay, so I don't have to get you anything, so that's good. I just want you for my own. Are we committing ourselves to a relationship? Is this like we haven't like had that conversation yet about I almost said polyamory, monogamy. I don't want to share you with other people. Is the gift you want commitment? So I'm gonna assume a new relationship then. I just want you for my own more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you. Yeah. I don't want a lot for Christmas. There's just one thing I need, and I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. I just need to hang my stocking there upon the fireplace. Oh, you want to bring your stuff over. Yeah, this is about taking a relationship to the next level. Is All I Want for Christmas is you just a love song? Have I been so cynical that I've just neglected the most important part, which is love? Possessive ? It's a song about ownership and someone being controlling. Stop talking to your friends. Start spending time with me. Oh, did I lose my pen? I like taking notes. That's something I don't think I've ever kept that shot in there. Do you see a pen on the kitchen counter where you put my Switch next to the sink?
Well, it was on the couch, so it's gonna get down.
There's no water on the couch.
Not that you know of. Give me
What if the anonymous donor is Mariah? You know, if you believe and you've been good all year. Oh, I wish I had a pen over here. It's fine. Oh, and I don't have my water, nor do I have my coffee. I didn't think any of this through. So yeah, anyway, focusing. I just want to hang my stocking there upon the fireplace. So if you haven't already done that, you're in the other person's house. The POV, in this case, I guess we'll say Mariah, right? It can't see it. What can't you see? No, I'm saying in my videos. I think I mentioned them in my animation ones, but I like to sometimes take notes. It's just a me thing. Because, trust me, I lose all sense of track of self when I'm just here alone filming. Let alone when there's people talking to me on chat and stuff. But so the POV is in, we'll say their partner. We'll say that they're in their partner's house. And they want commitment to move in, or at least hang up their stuff on the fireplace. Because why wouldn't you just do that yourself if you were talking about your own fireplace? Someone wasn't ready for this stream. Well, no, I had this idea to use the monitor I use for playing games to throw up the lyrics so I can also read chat at the same time. It's still minus when Alana helps me mod. Thank you. It's still just me. I am a one-person channel 99% of the time.
You have 2 beverages there. Be careful.
Thank you. I will do my best. It's just me, the MacBook, and all y'all lovely folks clicking on stuff. And YouTube telling me, no, you can't do that over and over and over again. But she wants commitment. They want commitment. They want to move in. Santa won't make me happy with a toy. Okay, so at least we're satisfied. On Christmas
Jesus,
Day.
Quinn.
What?
The song is about remembering a dead person.
You think, oh, it could be about, will that bring me to life? Wake me up inside? Well, that would be an Easter song, wouldn't it? If we're going for the holiday. it's about being born. Oh, hold on. Because everything aside about the history of Christmas, shout out the winter solstice. If Christmas is a birthday and we want to hang a stocking up, an additional stocking, is this about wanting a child? Right? Because so far anyway, I don't care about presents. I just want to hang a stocking on the fireplace. I just want you for my own. Make my wish come true. Are we expecting to some capacity? See how I took that and ran with it way too far? But really? Like, am I nuts? That was really funny though, Quinn. That was really good. Could it be about having a baby? Hanging up the stocking, right? Because also, then if we're throwing it back a little bit too, wasn't that always in like, especially in like cartoons and stuff, but wasn't it usually like a thing? Because I'm trying to think of like one of the movies or shows that did it, but it's like the parents to be, and one of them's like knitting. I'm trying to think of what it was, but it was like, oh, George, and like holding up a little sock, and then the character went, oh, baby.
Somebody did point out, they say, you baby.
Yeah, baby is literally a lyric in this. Good catch. Corns donated sheep. Yeah, baby. It was all right in front of us this whole time. I don't want a lot for Christmas. I don't think I need stocking on the fireplace. Baby, yes. Oh, I won't ask for much for this Christmas. I won't even wish for snow. Good. I got a problem with that song. We're gonna do that next. Okay, I got another one. Got another person saying, "Baby, it's cold outside." So I'll just kind of keep track of that right now. So that would be interesting. Where was I? I won't wish for snow. I'm just gonna keep on waiting underneath the mistletoe. Yeah, you're waiting for the baby to finish growing in your belly, right? Because you ask the stork. The stork gives you a watermelon seed, and you eat it, and then it grows inside of you, right? That, kids, is where babies come from. And that disclaimer just comes up on the screen. Not a medical professional. Do not listen to him. My BFA in musical theater did not cover where babies come from. Surprisingly, you'd think after Waitress we'd all know. Where was I? Wait, yeah.
She could be singing to Christmas to dominate it. That's also very true.
Well, yeah, we talked about how it's controlling. Yeah. You're saying, okay.
No, but like owning Christmas.
Oh, so this is like this is Scrooge's anthem.
It's Mariah Carey's, and it was.
Oh, Mariah Carey knew that she was gonna dominate the charts annually. I own this, and now she's trying to take Halloween. That's why she dropped that video. She wants that shit playing in September. Oh no. we didn't take her warning seriously. Own Xmas? Question mark. Where the hell was I? I'm just gonna keep on waiting underneath the mistletoe. I won't make a list and send it to the North Pole for Saint Nick. That's kind of rude. Please support uh the post office. I won't even stay awake to hear those magic reindeer click. And why would you? Because you're still waiting for a child. I'm running with this now. I think it's about babies. I think it's about procreating. Because isn't that like a whole cornerstone of this on that end of the holiday spectrum? Is like it's Jesus's birthday allegedly. I wasn't there. I can't confirm nor deny. I can't agree or disagree. I won't make a list and send it to the post St. Nick, reindeer, because I want you here tonight, holding on to me so tight. What more can I do? Oh, baby, all I want for Christmas is you. You, baby. So, yeah, this is... That's 1 point for lover, 1 point for baby. I wish I had the money for it. Like I just had like one of those iPads that you can like hook up and like write things down so you can see how horrible my handwriting is. Just gonna keep on waiting underneath this. Baby, you baby. I can't unthink it now. The real power move is if Mariah drops a Halloween anthem, then she owns a quarter of the year. Did we just discover that Mariah Carey is a supervillain? Yeah, she's actually campaigning to be who was it? Calendar Man? Who was it? It was like a villain in like I think it was a Batman comic where it was like every calendar holiday they would like plan a heist or attack somebody or something. Right? Am I thinking of the right thing? I remember either reading about it or hearing about it. So there you go. Mariah Carey is in the DC universe confirmed. Or Marvel, Spider-Man, No Way Home. All I Want for Christmas Is You, Spider-Man No Way Home, Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, confirm, deny, leak, Electro, the Lizard, Green Goblin. I almost said Norman Reedus. Willem Dafoe. I keep losing my place. Oh, all the lights are shining so brightly, everywhere so brightly, and the sound of children's laughter fills the air. It's about wanting a child. It's about asking Santa, because she's talking about what she'll only ask for one thing for Christmas. Is she trying to have a child with Santa Claus? Or take one of Santa's children.
Fuck Santa.
Oh no.
Please give my baby to me. Please.
Calendar Man is indeed a Batman villain. So yeah, it'll be Robert Pattinson versus Mariah Carey.
Please put a baby in me, Santa.
That's the new thumbnails. It's me going, and it's the Mariah Carey All I Want for Christmas Is You too sexual? Question point exclamation mark, not clickbait, emotional, watch till the end. Free iPad. I'm so annoying. Where the hell was I? It was the will you please bring my baby to me? Yeah. So that again, it's so evenly split so far. Actually, it's getting a little more leaning towards a baby. I think Calendar Man was in a comic. What? There you go. That explains its annual success. She's singing in a barn right now. Guys, if you look closely, every other word spells out in the manger. You think we wouldn't notice? Does she think we're stupid? Like we wouldn't know? This has become my, what was it? Room 237, 247?
Room 237.
237, I thought so. Or I'm just going way too hard Mariah Carey conspiracy. um, yeah. I need to find my spot again. Children's laughter fills the air, and everyone is singing. I hear those sleigh bells ringing. Santa, won't you bring me the one I really need? Are you trying to kidnap Santa's child? Are you asking Santa to have a child with you? Or are you adopting? We stand. There's a lot of children that need to be
I
adopted.
feel like you'd be asking for an attorney and a pen at least then.
She already has those things. She's Mariah Carey. Do you have any idea how many pens she has? Dozens. I'll send her a pen right now. But yeah.
Oh my god.
What?
So Mariah Carey used to be Santa's sugar baby, but she caught feelings and wants a baby with him. Then her firstborn sees her kissing Santa Claus, but doesn't know that that's his dad.
Where is that holiday series? We have the Christmas Prince trilogy on Netflix. What's the other one? Princess Switch. That's a trilogy as well, and they share a universe. Where's that universe? And then tie it into my pitch that I would love to give a studio one day. Maybe It's Cold Outside. Santa, won't you bring the one I really need? Yeah, won't you please bring my baby to me? So people are saying that Santa might be the father, huh? Or she wants to have a baby. Well, 'cause I mean, he's got good genes. He looks great. He has most of his hair. He has a good beard. He's been alive God knows how long. He's got like very nice eyes, right? Don't they like sparkle or twinkle?
I think so.
Have you ever seen movies and specials with young Santa Claus? He used to be like jacked. Now he's like dad thick. I could see it. You know? Where was I keep losing my spot. Santa, won't you bring me the one I really need? Won't you please bring my baby to me? Or is it a custody battle? Santa took the kid. The you we're singing to is the child, and Santa hasn't returned the child yet. Oh my god. And then it snowed out a small portion of my face. Thank you, who just donated. Did you see the name?
No, it hasn't even caught up yet.
It's fine, I can check.
Let's see. Let me refresh.
Uh,
Oh, Noah, $2.
you can read this. Oh, cool, thank you. Thank you, Noah, for the $2 donation. Please analyze Every Snowflake is Different Just Like You by My Chemical Romance. My Chemical Romance threw themselves in to the holiday music game. MCR Snowflake. Okay. Write that down. I didn't even know they had a holiday song. Good for them. Man, those were the days, wasn't it? Only I was the one upset over something recent happening. Or that's not, well, you know what I mean. There wasn't a universal pain that I was also grappling with. MCR was coming back. 2019. I've been a fan since 2019. Thank you. Damn, one of the OGs. I mean, we're still growing. We're all OGs still. But
Real stands remember last year when Santa Slug was created.
I miss them. Thank you, Noah, for the $2 donation. I'm intrigued. You got me. There's an MCR Christmas song. I want to check it out. Or rather, a song about snow.
It was for Yo Gabba Gabba.
It was for what?
Yo Gabba Gabba. That
Oh.
show. A lot of there were like Questlove and a whole bunch of music.
Oh, yeah.
For them, yeah.
That's interesting. Everyone has at least one holiday or Christmas song. I don't. That's not true. My whole EP it's really just a holiday song.
Watch the Detroit Become Naughty stream from yesterday. We just ad-libbed the song for 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's a musical improv show. When I game. I game pro. I just want to see my baby standing right outside my door. Santa took the child.
Ew, the baby's gonna be standing up?
Yeah, the baby isn't new then. We're standing. It takes takes kids what? At least like 3 years to learn how to walk?
So it's a custody battle.
It's a custody battle. Santa took the kid. All I want for Christmas is you, ... to bring my child back. Our child back, I guess. So yeah, either Santa, either the Santa Claus did the kidnapping, or it's a custody battle. Oh no, chat's getting chaotic. Oh. Maybe I'll make a gender fluid Santa slug fan art tonight. Who knows? Oh, that'd be awesome.
They made one last year too.
I know. Oh. It takes 3 months to learn. Stop flexing. Some of us weren't put in prestigious baby schools. Some of us had to learn to walk on the streets. MCR also did a cover of this song. Has everybody done a cover of this song? Should that have just been a video I made? Is just the same song covered by different people over and over and over again until I too am on the top of the charts? That's how you trend right there, kid. Mariah is singing this in court. The judge is just, ma'am, this is a Wendy's. Oh no.
I'm at the Wendy's. I'm at the courthouse. I'm at the Wendy's. I'm at the combination Wendy's and.
Why are you doing this to me right now? I just got like 3 Centaur World songs out of my head. And now you're gonna just replace them?
Yeah.
Thank you. Santa, won't you bring me the one I really... Won't you please bring my baby to me? Yeah. Oh, I don't want a lot for Christmas. This is all I'm asking for, is for you to be reasonable. It's my year to have the child. Or is she asking for an addendum to their agreement? The holidays, maybe you switch back and forth every other year. The kid has to keep going different places and stuff. Can I have the kid 2 years in a row? Or I guess 3 years in a row if we break the chain? Huh. I keep trying to find this. I don't want. I just want to see my baby standing right outside my door. Was that where I was? Yeah, bring my baby to me. Oh, I don't want a lot for Christmas. This is all I'm asking for. I just want to see my baby standing right outside my door. Yeah. Maybe this is the year you have your family over to your house. You know? You want the kid there too? Oh, I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. Baby, all I want for Christmas is you. You, baby. All I want for Christmas is you, baby. It's been right here in front of us this whole time. Source, music match. Mariah Carey. Oh, so yeah, Justin Bieber, I guess, joined the All I Want for Christmas Is You Smash Bros roster a little while later. I figured, but I mean, you never know. Like every once in a while you hear of like, oh man, like every time you remind me that Lady Gaga wrote Telephone for Britney originally.
Yeah.
It's like the world's full of Snapple facts like that.
This that collab was done when he was that was the coming of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
is his debut, if you will.
Because I'm seeing like in the sidebar over here, like Fifth Harmony did one, Olivia Olson, and other names I don't recognize. Going all the way back to 2003. Man, Googling this. I'm just going to use my phone. Googling this brings up way too much information from all over the place. Oh, shit. Did we still have donations for us?
Yeah, but I mean...
I guess I can't really... That's right. I don't think I can turn it off for just a stream.
Well, we can...
Well, yeah, everything I make, it's still getting donated.
Yeah.
Or 20% of it is still getting donated. Thank you for the 5 for us. Thank you. The link to donate for the fundraiser is there, but yeah, $20. So you threw in $1 to the thing total, but I can also just take note to add 5 to it. Sorry. We didn't have that problem on the stream yesterday, but yeah, it's like I couldn't find if there was like turn off direct donations in the chat, because it was like toggle it on or off for the whole channel. But thank you. Didn't think that would happen.
Keep
Yeah.
track of it. We can make a
Yeah,
long
well,
version.
yeah, we'll have a record of it too. But thank you. But yeah, when you do it through the YouTube chat, Google's gonna take 30% of that before it comes back to me. So, um, apologies if that wasn't clear. The donation link's pinned to the top, and it's also in the description for Thankmas. But thank you. But yeah, we'll throw that in. Because yeah, it only was like turn it off for the whole channel, which I didn't want to lose the ability and then have to like reapply for it later, you know? What was I doing? Oh yeah. When was, because if I do it right now, it's also going to be loud as shit because the microphone's right next to the keyboard. Yeah, no, it wasn't. See, Google's telling me 2011. That's the Justin Bieber one. I Want for Christmas is You. 94. Yeah, so this definitely is. Wow, we could just run on an airplane and meet somebody in the lobby. What a time. So yeah, this was 94. So yeah, it's way before that. So, I mean, 94, divorces were happening more and more.
So Justin Bieber is their child.
Justin Bieber plays the baby.
Because, as we all know, the midpoint between Oregon and the North Pole is Canada.
That's where the layover happens, is in Canada.
Mystery solved, Scoob.
We figured it out, everybody. It's ridiculous. Let me move the chat window. There we go. Yeah, I think she just like I can't either she's hoping to conceive a child, right? She's talking to the baby in the ether or in your stomach, or baby's already born. Bring my baby here, like we agreed. That's interesting. That would also explain, though, if we're going with the POV is actually not at home, but at the court talking to a judge. That's why it stays so positive. You know, trying to keep that that joyous energy about you so it doesn't get used against you in court proceedings. I think I made this way too dark.
Oh my god!
Hmm.
And how about that? Guess who was born on March 1st, 1994?
No way. Wait. Do the Beebs and I almost have the same birthday? I blame my mom. Just had to have a C-section on the 4th of March. Is he really though? Are we both water signs like that? I haven't given Justin Bieber a fair shake. I might one day, but I feel like that shit would get copyrighted aggressively, even with just the little clips I use for those highlighty reference points.
I meant being a water sign.
Oh, being a water sign. Oop, something snowed on my face again. It looks it was too wonky and I couldn't get it in the right spot for the game stream where my face is a little smaller. And now it just looks like I have dander because it like starts on my head because I made this one bigger.
It's Adder's music again. They said was intending to do both. No need to worry.
Oh, awesome.
Sweet.
I officially feel like this live stream's old because I said 1994. Because the realization that we found the core of the true meaning of All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey, and you feel like that knowledge has aged you a lifetime. Because I could also see that. The burden of knowledge ages you substantially. Mariah's telling a true story that we didn't know. Oh, man. Yeah. I really think we're onto something. I think it's about hoping this year for Christmas I want like either my baby's health to have a baby at all, or I want my baby back ribs. But you can't say baby back because this is 94. Chili's was on the rise.
It's a Chili's ad.
We're all sponsored by Chili's except me. No, I'm not.
Oh,
Not a sponsor. I just start eating ribs and awesome blossoms out of nowhere. No, guys, I'm not sponsored. Oh no. I'm sorry. Someone saying yikes water signs? Don't. What was it that Jack's film said? Astrological signs are just another way of othering each other or something. Like I would never date a Gemini or whatever. And it's like, why are we using this as another way to judge each other or hate each other? Something like that. Oh, according to Google, it was also nominated for World Music Award for World's Best Song. That's an aggressively positive statement. World's best song. The world's best song? I don't know.
When the Bee Gees exist?
Oh. And she's also like, no bullshit. I think it is about custody. Because she's like, I don't want to hear, or I won't even stay awake to hear the reindeer. I won't make a list to send to the North Pole for Saint Nick. She won't even call him by his name. Call me what you want. She's like, no bullshit. Drop off the kid. I don't want reindeer on my roof. I'm not putting it in a document sent to you, giving you that view, giving you that postage.
Aww.
I'm not supporting you.
I think I'm saying this right, Matthias. Hey, just wanted to say you inspired me so much to be myself and made me have the courage to pierce my septum. Haha, not the best place to do this, but I did it. LOL.
That's awesome. I hope it didn't hurt. It kind of hurts just for the moment. It's just a strange experience, but that's awesome. Not sponsored by Chili's unless you want to say something Chili's. But no, thank you. I'm glad. They said we could read that.
It was in chat.
Oh, it was in chat. I thought you were reading a donation. I'm like, where's the part where it says read me? Okay. Well, that's awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I chose my septum because I used to have a really hard time with nerves and singing. I would get nosebleeds from all the adrenaline and stuff. Like literally a couple minutes after choir class and competitions and things like that. So that's why I chose that spot. So that's awesome. And I'm sure it looks dope. And I hope you don't have the same weird hole sizing issue that I do, because like mine gets loose all the time, and I do my best to remember to straighten it, but then I hate editing around it because it looks like I'm picking my nose, especially in videos and stuff where I'm just like, oh yeah, no, Britney Spears' Break the Ice, and it looks like I'm like picking my nose. So sometimes I don't see it, or I just don't straighten it because it just doesn't read great on camera without context.
I'll mess with mine, but mine is always up, so it's not picking my nose.
I literally like the day or two after I got it, I had to flip it up for an interview for a job I lost at the beginning of 2020. You know when. Everybody knows when. So may yours also bring you great joy. So now I just keep it down all the time. Screw it. It's not worth the flipping. Also, flipping freaks me out to do it.
It's easy.
But no, I think saying that you don't want to stay up for reindeer, which be on time, you asshole, is how I take that. And I'm not writing a list and sending it to the North Pole. She's sick of his shit. Santa doesn't pay child support. He just keeps sending stuff, and that's not love, nor is that financial support.
And even then, it's the stuff that the kids didn't ask for.
He doesn't even remember his own kid's name. So when he goes through the list, he's like, oh yeah, Alex, right? Yeah, what? Here's a ball.
What if Santa's kid's on the naughty list? That would be a fun movie.
Wow.
I guess
That's a family vlog video. Oh no. I think we nailed it. I think that's what it is. I think it's actually about it's a paternity test.
Oh.
visitation. What's it?
Custody?
Custody. Thank you. I'm like, my parents fought about it for a long time, but I didn't know words yet.
Okay, so, RA, and speak of the big Justin Bieber conspiracy, born in March, song released in December, span of 9 months. That's another clue. His first and biggest hit, another clue. Baby.
Baby.
Oh,
He was like Baby.
what's his other?
I don't know. I mean, I think that's Boyfriend, right? Was that a big
Where are you now?
Where are you now? He's trying to find his dad, Santa Claus. Oh no. He's telling us that he was the baby. I was like, baby, baby, baby. He's the baby. Was it warm out, Mr. Bieber? We did it. Case closed. It's about Justin Bieber. A custody battle with Santa Claus. Ugh. That also explains why he keeps getting nominated for Grammys out of nowhere all the time. Because this is like the second year in a row now, right? Because last year wasn't Yummy just like thrown up there with everything else. I don't know the song again, so I can't speak to the quality of it. That was last year, right? Because it was like Rain on Me, freaking Dynamite, right? Yeah.
I think you're about to say Dido, and I'm like, I don't think so.
Ah, yes, Ronnie James Dido. Oh no. That's why he's always getting nominated, is because everybody wants their kids on the nice list. It's the ultimate campaign. My father is Santa, not clickbait emotional. God damn. This is it. I think we solved it. You can go ahead and cancel all the student debt you want now.
Case closed.
Oh, man. Shout out to canceling student debt. May that please actually happen. This analysis has been a horrible experience so far. Too much JK, JK. How do you think I feel? I'm cursed with this knowledge forever. There's people out there who can just forget the stream happened, never click on it. I'm cursed with this for the rest of my life. I'm but a vessel, but I remember everything. But no, props to you guys for finding the connection for Justin Bieber's birthday through all of this. That had to be part of the campaign for when he did a version of this with Mariah Carey. It's like, oh man, it came out the year I was born. Now here I am. Right? That has to be part of it. Or would that make everybody feel too old? Because gosh, 94, definitely probably still shitting my pants and it was acceptable.
Puppy.
That kid gets everything.
His mom and a puppy.
And that's why he wrote Yummy, is because all the Christmas cookies and stuff he gets to eat at his dad's house. I don't know that many even names of Justin Bieber songs.
And they're in the sleigh
together. Well, yeah. She's got to go drop him off at his dad's.
Wow.
Well, here's the reality: is like obviously Mariah Carey isn't Justin Bieber's mom, but he plays the role of, right, based on true events, inspired by a true story. Or are we saying that Mariah Carey is Justin Bieber's mom? I didn't even know this song was that old. Right? It's because like it keeps getting like redone. Like Google is trying to hide it. Google like Botoxed this song or something. Like they're trying to cover it up because when I Google it, the first thing I see is the 2011 version, and I'm like, oh, 2011. I can't remember that far back in time specifically. It must have been there. It's been around almost my whole life. You know, a little touch up here and there to the old song. All I Want for Christmas Is You goes to the 20-year high school reunion, and everyone's like, wow, you look exactly the same. I think we solved it. I can't pull any other sort of, like, what? She keeps saying baby all the time. It's not about a partner. It's about your child. Is Santa the father, though? I guess is the ultimate question. I'm saying yes. I still want to do. Yeah. See, I'll do Mariah Carey lyrics, and it still gives me the Justin Bieber super festive version.
Yeah, that's weird.
Oh, 2011's trending right now. Sick. I want to do Let It Snow still. Should I do... I got the MCR Snowflake song and Baby It's Cold Outside. What are you thinking?
Huh?
Do the donation one first?
Yeah.
Or do the one that I've had a grudge with since like 2009? The donation one?
I would do the donation first.
It just sucks that I wish, and this would be like an awesome goal. Enjoy my recent Google search history. I have nothing to hide, I don't think. Yeah, y'all know what I'm doing. Centaur World IMDb, that could mean anything. Detroit Become Human, what's that? MCR Christmas. What was it called? All I Want for Christmas Is You. No, we've already covered this. What was it called? Boop, boop, boop. Every snowflake is different just like you, which is ironic for a personal reason that I'll give you in just a minute. MCR, every snowflake is different. Every snowflake is different. There we go. Everybody wants to change the world. All right. Get me back to my chat. And loop. There we go. No, I don't like looking at the stat because then I get in my head. I just want to see the chat. I wish the world worked like that, where I could just, I guess, lyrics. Like, I wish I could just, like, straight up radio license that, like, radio play stuff. Like, why can't that just count? You get a radio play stream. Nobody forces me to delete my channel or take down videos or whatever the hell. I wish I could just play it. That'd be fun. I'd be doing streams like that all the time, running it like kind of like a radio, like an independent radio station. That'd be fun. If radio wasn't dying, that'd be a goal, is to host my own radio station where you listen to the song, nobody yells at you, and you talk about it. What?
Fuck my minor.
Can you help me then?
No, it's a dying industry.
I know. I'm sorry. But hey, you helped me pick out a microphone, so that was really helpful, and I'm glad you learned about microphones. What? I don't. Okay. Someone saying I have another. Every snowflake is different. No? All I see is the MCR one. Oh, did you put the suggestion? You're talking about the donation that went.
I'll look for it.
Yeah, can you just say it in chat? Because I gotta. For some reason, and that annoys me the most. I wish I could just, like I'm doing with Tiltify, just pull them all up without having to like dig through Studio to find it in like the back end of everything to say like a final thank you to everyone.
Yeah. It's This Christmas by Donny Hathaway.
This Christmas by who?
Donny Hathaway.
That's a good point. I just wouldn't it be weird if I just sit here listening to it offline and or on air in silence?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be kind of weird?
I think so. But
'Cause, I mean, this is the content just minus the little clips that pop up because the lyrics are but I guess I'm also missing like the musical theme and everything
very true.
in the feel there. Should I listen to it just like in my headset and not share that? Ma'am, that wouldn't be weird. Could you hand me my phone headphones then? I just play it from my phone. Yeah, I don't get to see my lack of hair today. We have to hit the fundraiser goal, and I'll do another head reveal. You wouldn't have to. Well, I can like kind of just listen to it a little bit.
Get the general vibe.
Yeah. Get the chorus. Get the hit clip. Remember when you could just like you had to like listen to like samples or something? That. So what the fuck was that? Every snowflake is different. Yeah. Give me just a little bit. Oh, this is the. Here we go. I feel like I've seen this image though before, because even pulled up when we were looking at it. Ooh. I mean, I like that it almost sounds like it belongs next to All I Want for Christmas Is You, but like has like its own like rock texture to it. Oh, look at him go. Boys, I don't think that short of shorts is going to help you despite wearing a coat in the winter. Give me the chorus real quick. There we go. It does. It sounds like it accompanies All I Want for Christmas Is You. And he's still got it. That was interesting. The visuals were throwing me off because it was obviously in the middle of something. Um, I mean, I like that it was upbeat. Like it felt very triumphant because obviously the title, Every Snowflake's Different, just like you. I was initially thinking like, you know, sitting down and like having to like not dramatically, but like a more of a ballady kind of tell a kid like, hey, cheer up, Charlie. You know. So I was surprised it was more upbeat and rocking, but like that also makes sense for My Chemical Romance. Did you just put your snuggie on backwards?
Yeah.
You got like fluff in your hair. Oh. Um but no, like it gives that triumphant upbeat rock vibe to it, which is nice, and it you know, power through it. A very reminds me of uh singing for the boys, singing for the girls, I'm about everybody singing for the whole world. I think it's just called Sing. Not the movie, not sponsored. Um some people are built just to wear shorts in the winter. Those people are scary. I've seen it every once in a while, but yeah, they've got like shorts on, but still have parkas and just surrounded by snow.
I've done it before.
I can't relate. Even in the summertime, I have to wear jeans. I don't. I think my legs are gross. Like I got body hair. I got like meaty thighs and calves. I don't like my legs. Anyway, every snowflake's different, just like you. Every snowflake's different, just like you. I'll sing about it if you ask me to. Different shape and different size. I mean, I especially because it was for like a kids thing, right? I feel like it's a pretty direct lyrics because they want that to be direct. I am glad I saw a little bit of the music video because it's like green fur, blue skin. I'm like, was this for like Monsters Inc. or something? But it fits with the show framing. Um, but I like that it's direct. You know, it's not so much. I mean, sure, an anti-bullying song in general, but like, don't let that get you down. Um, it's very sweet. Um, and I don't know. I think there's something also kind of nice about that too, because what were we just watching? Jack Frost,
Oh yeah.
where like the kids getting bullied because spoilers, I guess, for Jack Frost, the Michael Keaton movie from like the early 2000s. Spoilers. I'll just hold up my hand until I'm done with the spoiler. Spoilers in 3, 2, 1. Because Michael Keaton's dead, and that's his dad. So it's like, haha, your dad's dead. Spoiler over. A lot of bullying in Jack Frost. So I don't know. I got bullied year round. The holidays didn't change that much, but I can feel it. And I think there's also something to be said too about lifting a kid's spirits in the face of like being different, because it also makes you think like uh, everybody celebrates differently, or different religions and things like that too, or different practices, or no religion, you know? So it's like, you know, hey,
Oh my
don't let
gosh.
them get you for being different. What's up?
We got $100 donation.
Oh, shit. Hello? I almost said why. For the charity stream, Bill, you idiot.
And,
Holy crap.
Oh, it's an episode director from Centaur World.
Oh, shit. Am I, well, I, I, thank you. Holy crap. I feel bad if I didn't, like, I didn't get permission to read it out loud, but
I would say it's pretty.
yeah. Um, Thank you so much. Oh, please don't move the page on me. Thank you. Holy, that I'm so happy. Thank you. Thank you for the donation, and also I hope it's okay to read the message. Um, Thank you for your Centaur World videos. I was one of the episode directors, and I love seeing your reactions. Thank you. Happy comfortable holidays. Thank you for raising money for a good cause. Well, thank you for helping raise that money. I hope it's okay to say your name. I try to have like if you're not comfortable with your stuff being read, I keep it to myself.
Oh
But
yeah, you can share if you like.
oh, sweet. Thank you, Jen Bennett. And I love Centaur World. I'm so glad you like the videos. And thank you so much for the $100 donation for Thankmas. That's so awesome. I really appreciate your show as well as the support and everything. Wow. Thank you. Holy crap. um wow, sorry. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Um yeah, your show is awesome, and yeah, I see the chat message now. You can read it if you like. Thank you. Sorry, I always like want to be conscious of like for literally this reason. I'd rather someone tell me, "Oh, please read it," instead of, "Oh no, I wanted to be anonymous." It makes me stressed.
You also got a direct £250 from RA asking for permission to write out your Carrie conspiracy.
Yeah, credit the source. Plug the channel, plug the stream. Please do. But thank you so much, Jen Bennett. Thank you for the $100 donation for Thankmas. Dude, I loved working on the show. Seeing your reaction videos, like getting to go back in time. That's so awesome. Thank you. Everybody's been like super kind, and like I ironically, as I'm flustered over reading out donations and stuff, my sisters also really love Centaur World, and my big sister kept begging me to watch the show, and I'm so glad that she saw it, loved it, and told me. It really means a lot to her, to us, and to so many people. Like, thank you for the show and your donation to Thankmas. That's incredible. That makes me really happy that people who worked on it watch my weird videos about it and stuff. But thank you. Like, that show does a really good job at talking about things like anxieties, about working through traumas and stuff. Like a lot of the themes in that show really resonate. Thank you. So awesome. Sorry.
Phil mentions his meaty thighs and 100 comes in donations. Coincidence?
Don't you dare. Oh no. But thank you. That's so cool. Oh my gosh, sorry.
That was awesome.
That's really awesome of you. And also thank you for your work on the show too. I wouldn't have fun, I wouldn't have any interesting thing to say about it if the show wasn't captivating, interesting. So all that back to you and everybody who worked on the show. Everybody's been so nice. Like freaking shout out Jen, shout out Megan Nicole Dong, shout out Brad. There were a couple of other names of people, and I'm like, holy crap, like people, it's kind of embarrassing. It's like, oh man, you guys have seen me like cry and swear at your project with kudos, but still. Congrats on the meaty thighs. Very good for cold weather. Yeah, I'm a Jebri.
He brought it back to Centaur World by calling them your wobble legs.
Oh. No, I'm a stone cold Jeffrey. I need my jacket. I got painful, powerful legs. But thank you. That's holy crap. Like that's so cool. Like also like that's like y'all don't have to be doing that. Watching the videos, donating, freaking clicking on my tweets and stuff. Like that was another like I spent like the whole week being like be cool, edit at your own pace, you know, don't get overwhelmed, like breathe in a bag, literally breathe in a bag. But I'm also like, why are people who worked on Centaur World liking my tweets? Like it was so wonderful and like overwhelming and scary because I'm like, oh no, please don't watch me cry and scream at your show. Like the number of times I've been like, F you, I love it. Like that's such a thing I don't think about when I shout it, but it's like I'm basically like swearing at and about how much I love something. It's embarrassing.
How dare good people make the good content?
Yeah, how dare you?
The nerve.
Oh no. But thank you so much. That's so cool. And congratulations on Centaur World. I won't ask any of my annoying questions. That's oh my gosh. Thank you. My hands are sweaty. This is man, good thing I'm not like in public in front of people. Don't worry, I was tearing up with you. The music and writing is too powerful. I could say this because I didn't either. Oh man, well, I mean, I'm definitely not alone in having such an emotional response to it. But man, that's still that's still incredible. Like I don't know how to direct animated projects, but that's like a whole part of it too. Like I can't imagine someone just, you know, walks into a room and goes, I'll draw the floor, and then off they go. But I have no idea how things work on the production of animation. But as a musical theater major, there was a lot of technical stuff that was like really beautiful and impressive. The biggest one for me was like the lighting in, not gonna say spoiler, but there was a certain lighting at a party of sorts, a celebration of some two people, and the lighting of it reminded me of like a staged like opera kind of thing. So like there's like a lot of technical brilliance in it too. But that's so awesome. Thank you, Jen Bennett. Holy crap. Oh man. Whew. I'm good. I'm not freaking out. I'm fine. I mean, I'm so cool. Oh man. Thank you again. Whew. Speaking of short shorts, MCR in the Snow singing about it's okay to be different. I think there's something to be said about about we're all different. Our holiday practices are different. I love that. I know, right? I storyboarded that scene. The animation came back. I was so stunned. That was all designed in the animation studio. So I was no, 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 please, please. Are you kidding me? I talk all you want, please. Destroy my chat with Centaurnus. I holy crap, thank you. But no, that's got to be awesome. And like I can't imagine how like weirdly satisfying that must be to like see that all come to life from storyboards and everything. Again, from what little I know from like what was it, Disney Surfers, where it's like I'm a storyboarder for like Tarzan or something in the early 2000s, and it's like here's a drawing, and now watch the drawing move. And I remember sitting as a kid going, "That's magic." Like animation, like my whole family's always admired animation and stuff. Like my grandparents would take me to like any Disney thing or Pixar thing ever because like, look, that shit's moving and it's not real. Um, but that's awesome. But thank you again. I gotta focus. Ooh, but thank you. Holy crap. Unrelated, but if you haven't watched Centaur World and you like things like music, I highly recommend you check it out. And I have videos on that biz, so maybe check those out too. Not sponsored. It's on Netflix. Not sponsored by Netflix. That would be weird. Netflix is like, hey man, do you want to talk about one of our things? And be like, I don't know. Is it cool? Um, oh right. Oh, I can't even read my own writing. This Christmas. Okay.
Yes.
I'm like, what happened to Christmas? But no, thank you. This Christmas. Uh Denny or Danny? Donnie
Donnie.
Hathaway. There we go.
Shut the fuck up, Donnie.
Ha. Sick ref. I was gonna say that's all the lyrics. There we go. No, not no. Not that. That's the YouTube video. Why am I getting I want this one, right? 1971.
I'd assume so.
I'd assume so too. There we go. That looks like it was made. Oh, a little animated. Can get Donny Hathaway this Christmas. Yikes. Can I stop seeing your name? There we go. Oh, that's messing with the formula because I had it poised for Google lyrics. Let's see if I can center that a little more. Here you go. Sorry. Fixed it. Yeah, jump scare indeed, for real. Yikes. So, it was made in 1971, you say? Let me get a little I almost said private radio. That sounds weird. The music the music champagne room. Hang on the mistletoe, I'm gonna get to know you. Ooh, is this a sexy Christmas song? We're gonna get to know each other better. I've never heard of this before, or if I have, I just don't know the words. That's also something that can happen. This, cause like, I don't know. Do we really know any of this stuff? Donny Hathaway. There we go. No, I did it again. There we go. Let's get a little. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, it is animated. Oh. Ooh. That's nice. I mean, I'm a big brass loving boy. So anything that's got like that Ooh, that's nice. Sorry, I'm trying to like get. I do know this song. This isn't like trailers out the ass, isn't it? Very special Christmas.
Will be.
Or it's the other version. But yeah, I think I've heard this before.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's nice. I love how warm it sounds. The animation's really nice too. Uh maybe someday. Tell you what, someone suggests an old ass royalty free Christmas song. I'll just blast it. Or holiday song. I'll just blast it. No one wants to know the real meaning of jingle bells. Nobody. It's about liking and subscribing. Smash that like. Ring that bell. Because it's not enough to subscribe anymore. You also gotta, let the bell do its thing. Otherwise, YouTube's gonna make assumptions. I loved how warm that felt. And like inviting. It does give me a very celebratory feeling just musically, just from the little couple of snippets I heard. I love that. Like it feels excited. But we'll take a look at the lyrics and discuss. Hang all the mistletoe. I'm gonna get to know you better this Christmas, and as we trim the tree, how much fun it is to be together this Christmas. Fireside is blazing bright. Yeah, again, warm, very cozy. We're caroling through the night. This Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me. Presents and cards are here. Okay, so are we like proposing? Is this like there? Obviously, there's something different about this year, and it's excited. It's something positive, right?
We got updated gender fluid Santa slug art.
Did we really?
Yeah.
Where?
I'll just bring you my computer really quick.
Okay.
It was pretty hard to top last year. Not that it needs to be topped.
Or you could message it to me and I can pull it up.
Oh, I could.
I'm taking Justin with me this holidays, Mariah. Oh no. Oh, it's on. All you had to say it was on Twitter. I can pull it up.
Oh, I wasn't sure if you were equipped.
Oh, I got my phone here.
I wasn't paying
You never know. Oh my god, that's amazing. Bloop. That's amazing. Hold on, I'm saving it so I can put it on the fridge in my phone. There we go. I do. I have a little file where I have like a whole album of just like fan art or like fan edit things and stuff that I keep. It's my digital fridge. Save some trees, because if I could, I'd put them all up on the fridge. That's awesome though. I just retweeted on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter to see it. Look at that. I turned it into marketing. Mwahaha.
So good.
It is. It's and I love the little like the 8-bit text above it too. This Christmas. Presents and cards are here. My world is filled with cheer. And you this Christmas, as I look around, your eyes outshine the town they do this Christmas. Fireside is blazing bright. We're caroling through the night, and this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me. Why is this Christmas? Is it because like these people mean so much to you? Is it like I'm thinking of something specific, but it could just be something as special as this is special because we're together. It could be something as simple as that, and egg on my face for trying to like, well, what's so special? Which I feel like I would do anyway if someone told me that. Excuse me, I'm grabbing my coffee. My coffee. It's maple flavored. Shout out Canada. Presents and cards are here. No, thank you so much. Richard, my phone screaming like, oh, thank you. We gotta get the non-binary Santa or gender fluid Santa slug on the thumbnail next year.
Oh, absolutely.
Make it my
Love
background. What the hell? Oh yeah. So it could be something as simple as, you, the people in my life, the people around me, are what makes this so special. And I'm sitting here like, well, what is it? What's making this so special? So that could be egg on my face. But I think it does have that kind of warm quality of just like, going down to like little details and stuff too. The fire, trimming the tree. It's not even like, oh, look how beautiful the tree decorations are. Something simple, an inconsequential step, trimming the tree. It's like the little things, and it has that warm quality to where it could be like Just the simplicity of being around those who care about you, that you care about, could be what makes it so special in and of itself. And I'm sitting here going like, "Are you proposing?" So I feel like an asshole. Um, Our set is blazing bright. We're caroling through the night. Very special Christmas for me. Shake a hand, shake a hand, shake a hand now. Fireside is blazing bright. Yeah. Shake a hand. Yeah, just wish your brother Merry Christmas all over the land. Yeah, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Hey, hey, hey. Merry, Merry, Merry. MM. Okay. Yeah, I think there is something about that. It's simple, and it's those little things that like have such a big impact. Um, I I don't know. Shake a hand. It could be someone coming back into your life. Um, it's a casual sentiment, right? So, like I said, the little things, but then it could also be the people that you meet. Um, Taking that extra time, especially when it's so cold out, to like spreading that kindness. I think it's about um, positive energy. What's the peace on earth, goodwill towards dudes? That old saying. Santa Claus says it night before Christmas, and everyone goes, "No." It was peace on earth and goodwill
Towards men.
towards dudes. Yeah,
Yeah.
one of the genders will at least get get to go to Goodwill, pick something up at the store. But I do like that, and I think it works well. And like if you have, I'm not sponsored, obviously, but if you have a sec to check out that animation, like it fits that warm, cheery feeling. I love, especially the use of like violets and purples and stuff. I think it really does kind of invoke, not only a more generalized holiday theme, even though we're talking specifically about Christmas. I think there's something about kind of spreading that a little bit more. But no, I think it's just I think it's as beautiful as appreciating the simpler, right? I like the way that sounded. And we're just gonna jump to Let It Snow right now, so we don't have to get it confused with something else. Because I've gotten a couple of suggestions for Baby It's Cold Outside. So if people feel cool with that, maybe we'll do that next. But I do want to talk about, because I didn't get a chance to do this before, and I've been doing this for a while now. This is Let It Snow. For some reason, has made my list with Born in the USA by Bruce Springsteen and Bohemian Rhapsody. I don't think you know what this song means, but unlike Born in the USA by Bruce Springsteen and Bohemian Rhapsody, Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody, I don't think I'm backed up by logic like I am with Born in the USA and Bohemian Rhapsody, but here we are. Let It Snow, and you've heard me go on about this. I can see you already so over me right now. Let It Snow is the most privileged bullshittery I've ever heard. The instant I had to sing this in high school choir, I was like, fuck you. I have to work. I was working at a movie theater part-time, but I'm like, people have to work. I have to walk in this snow. You don't have to go anywhere. I hope it keeps snowing. You're such a selfish asshole. Thoughts? If anyone's still subscribed to me and in chat, thoughts? We'll go over the lyrics. Oh, let me line that up. Somebody agrees a $10 amount. Thank you for the donation. I saw the dander flakes flying off my head.
Shouldn't that be a commentary on how we keep things open on days that they should be closed then?
Well, it's not only that, but it doesn't even have to be working. What about people who have to commute to multiple houses? Just because you're at home hoping for a little smooch doesn't mean someone else is outside. And it's already snowing. So you also can't give me everyone wants a little snow over their winter holidays or whatever. It's already snowing. You want it to snow more? That's dangerous. You don't have to go outside. Let it snow. Keep snowing. You're challenging God himself or the universe or whatever. It's like, yeah, you're fighting Santa Slug, and I'm always Team Santa Slug. You don't have to go anywhere, so you don't care what happens, is always how I've taken this. I was a junior in high school arguing this point, or I guess Yeah, I was a junior or a senior. I was in high school arguing this point in a class, and I could feel a room full of other teenagers also going, "You're a loser." I'm just saying. Well, I'll go over the lyrics because this isn't about me trying to convince you. It's about me taking the time to look at it. You're allowed to have your opinions. As long as you are good to yourself and others, you are allowed to have your opinions. I want to see if mine still sticks if I give it that old overanalyzing, trying to stand the third bill treatment, because I've had a problem with the song for a long damn time. I remember working at insert restaurant I can't name here because I signed a thing to work at a restaurant, but it's a chain. Yeah, some still exist. It's not a good place to work at, but I was working at a restaurant as a waiter, and we had to sweep carpet before we could go. Let It Snow starts playing. I'm in downtown Chicago. I have to hope it's not snowing so hard that the trains aren't busted so I can go home. It's like Christmas Eve or the day before. It's right at like the peak of nobody is here, and if they are not in a good mood. Just saying. It added to that years later. I'm not even in the same time zone. I'm in my mid-20s, pissed as shit, sweeping a carpet. That's not a euphemism. This song comes on and I get pissed all over again. Scrooge vibes. Thank you, Shook Pigeon.
Poses another great conspiracy. What if it's a misanthrope and they actually just want to be unhappy? The Grinch, mayhaps.
Yeah, the Grinch. I'm seeing Scrooge. Absolutely. I'm gonna give it a second with the lyrics, but I wanted to give you my preamble. These are my thoughts going into it. Should I ever do videos about music I already know intentionally? My thoughts going into it beforehand. Because again, unlike something like Born in the USA or Bohemian Rhapsody, I don't think logic is on my side. I think I'm just biased as shit. Anyway, I remember my choir teacher finding it not very amusing. And I wasn't even, sorry, that was probably loud. I wasn't even like a class clown. I was being dead ass serious. I'm being dead serious now. I want to look at the lyrics. We all know how this one goes. Don't need to listen to it again. Me, a southerner, realizing the privilege of living in a warm climate. Very true. I also hope that you're safe, because I've been seeing a lot of other types of weather issues. So
yeah, speaking of
everybody's got something. What?
Put in the patio furniture before tomorrow too, because we're supposed to have 65-mile-per-hour winds tomorrow.
Sweet. I'm gonna take my kite out. Right? Bill just kept watching Mary Poppins over and over again and taking his kite outside. Oh, the weather outside is frightful. You've already admitted that there's a storm out. It's frightful. It's not calm snow. I love calm snow. All right, just a little bit. It's almost like fondant on the ground. It's very pleasing to look at. I love thinking about the story of, like, was it an animal or a person that made little treks off to the side, right? When a solid plow goes through and it's just an even line, just a little bit of ridges. It's beautiful. The weather outside is frightful. So you've already admitted that this is a snowstorm. But the fire is so delightful. You have a home. Speaking of, don't forget to donate to Thankmas, who's working with new... I keep wanting to say new beginnings or new hope, new future, to build homes using 3D printing. Don't forget to donate if you can. If you can't, 20% of the AdSense is going as a donation. The AdSense that I make from my channel for the month of December, both channels, here in Bill Chill Gaming, where I stream twice a week. But that's linked in the chat and in the description. You have a home. You privileged fuck. The fire is so delightful. So you have heat. What are you burning in that fire? Probably children's wish lists. Like, you know, when you get like like little Susie wants, you know, a teddy bear and a bicycle and a skateboard or whatever. It's probably charity requests. This is definitely a Scrooge setting. The fire is so delightful. You are inside, you are warm. Things that I never want to take for granted. And how dare you? Yes?
Can I introduce a new POV, and it's the kid from Jack Frost because he wants it to snow more.
Oh my god, don't. That movie's so upsetting. That movie's so... Because I remember every time I look at that brief tangent, I'm going to complain about something else holiday related to. Jack Frost, Michael Keaton movie. Every time I'd see like it like as a thumbnail for a streaming service, or back in the old days when bees were on the nickels, I'd be at a Blockbuster and I'd see it, and I'm like, why does this movie make me so mad? There's something about this movie that like upsets me so much. What is it? And I remembered last night. What the hell with that movie? Landslide's in it too. Very upsetting. And they tried to sell it as a comedy. Anyway, it's not about a snowboarding snowman. It's about grief. The fire is so delightful. Since we've got no place to go, I don't have anyone else to see. I don't have a job to do today. I don't have any responsibilities. It's frightful outside. I want it to be more frightful. This is your legacy. It says song by Frank Sinatra. Did he write it or did he just sing it? I don't trust Google stuff anymore. That's why a lot of my videos are me genuinely asking out loud in the hopes of getting an answer in the comments. Michael Keaton snowman puppet haunts me to this day, as it should. Yeah, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. You want more snow. It's already frightening out. You have nowhere to be. It doesn't show signs of stopping, and you're doing nothing to help. I brought some corn for popping, and you have food. You have luxury food. It's not even sustenance. You're recreationally eating. Check your priv this time of year, just a little bit.
You also didn't pre-pop it, which is annoying.
Well, this is in the olden days.
Oh, okay. Got me there. Bring some kerosene for the lamp.
The lights are turned way down low, so you also have a dimmer. And again, we've established this is the olden days, so that's expensive stuff. That's already pretty impressive now. I think every once in a while I'd see like just a place that had a dimmer and it didn't really need it. You can dim your lights.
Oh, Bunny Sigler wrote the song.
Bunny Sigler. Okay, thank you. Because yeah, it says, where is it? It says by Frank Sinatra. Yeah, it just says Frank Sinatra. And I'm like, I'm assuming he sang it. I don't remember Frank Sinatra writing too much stuff. Popcorn isn't even really filling. Exactly. It's a luxury.
Whoa.
It's not a necessity. What? You disagree?
Yeah.
Where was it? The popcorn? I've been holding on to this my whole life. Lights turn low, you have a dimmer, let it snow. And you're saying it again. You're openly challenging the universe to screw over anybody but you. When we finally kiss goodnight, you're also expecting a kiss. How I'll hate going out in the storm. So you agree. Sound like some sort of awful attorney. So we can agree. It says right here in your testimony that you'll hate going out in the storm. Then why are you wishing for more? But if you'll hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. It's a little manipulative.
That attorney passed the bar exam in order to argue that.
I will, joking and everything aside, I will admit, just like All I Want for Christmas Is You, that there's an element here of like professing love in a time where emotions had to be cryptic. And even now I would argue sometimes there's something charming or coy, especially in lyrics or writing of any kind, where you want things to be not aggressively direct, a little more playful and stuff in your narrative and everything. So I will give credence to that before I continue to be needlessly angry at the song that nobody cares about. I'm picturing this like a small campaign of people going like, I love that song, I hate this guy. Where are we? The fire is slowly dying. My dear, we're still goodbying. As long as you love me so. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. So whoever this POV is talking to needs to break up with this person so you can finally help everyone navigate the winter traffic safely. That's on you. Your love is causing pain for others.
Also, if you have the free time to be at somebody's house already, what does it matter if it snows or not? You're already going to be there. You have the day off.
Let It Snow was written before dimmers were invented, so the lights are probably like candles or something. IDK. Was it though? Was it though? I guarantee you they had dimmers before the public did know. Fair. I'm Please take at least some of this with, if not everything I say, please take at least some of this with a grain of salt. I'm just saying, this is what it makes me think of. We still do the song now. So there is something to be said about now. But no, that is true. It could be about candles, but also if you have so many candles that some of them are going out and the light's starting to dim, that's a lot of candles. That's still a sign of wealth.
Yeah, because you can risk your house burning.
Yeah, you're not nervous.
And if you're those 3-wick candles, those are like $25.
Whoa. He doesn't care if it's 10 below. I do. I care if it's 10 below. The people who have to shovel snow, the people who have families to see, work to go to, and per your argument, someone brought up, this might have been, or this was written in a time before dimmers, so we might not even have heating in cars per se. Could have one of those old awooga cars. You know what I'm talking about? No, like the ones that are basically buggies with Hexus, the bad guy from Fern Gully, seeping out of the top at all times. The really old wagons.
Pretty sure that a jalopy.
I don't know. I felt like that word was always just used as like cars in general. I don't know words good. I just sit here. David Kitchen. He doesn't care if it's 10 below. Someone who has to go out there will, is all I'm saying. He's sitting by the fire's cozy glow. He don't care about the cold and the winds that blow. He just says, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Again, very privileged standpoint. I get it under the concept of maybe if the storm gets worse, maybe I have to stay, or I get to stay. But I would argue consent, without there being a necessity or a requirement, should be a bigger ask or a more wanted or desirable thing than, oh, please let the storm screw everybody else out of their day and time. So my love interest has no choice but to have me stay. I demand agency for this person's partner or potential partner. Just saying.
Objection.
So you can agree that it's frightful out there. I just feel like such an asshole. I've held this chip on my shoulder for so long. 10 below is very cold. Agreed. Literally, glasses fog can freeze your lashes. Happened to my roommate during the 2014 polar vortex. That's when I moved out here, was the 2014 polar vortex. That was awful.
I've had my hair freeze.
Nameless restaurant I can't talk about because I signed a thing that said I wouldn't outwardly name them and things, and I don't have it on me to go over the vocabulary of it. That's what happens to certain restaurants and stuff. I think I only got that job because I showed up and it was like -18 out. So yeah, it's also polar vortex levels cold. And there's winds. It's 10 below and there's winds. So it's even colder.
So your wind chill's gotta be at least -20.
Look, shout out to everybody everywhere. Having been in the Midwest as long as I have now. 8 years, I guess.
All your life.
7 years? That was end of 2013, beginning of 2014. So yeah, 8 years almost. Shit sucks. Wind adds. Oh boy, does it add. And it is violating when winds go that hard. It's frightful inside. Let me out. Exactly. Here you go. Everybody's safe. Send them home before the storm gets worse. um, Polar vortex was nothing. Hush, you Canada Lindsay up there. I know y'all can handle it, but it's very jarring going from Los Angeles to the polar vortex. That's rough. That can kill somebody. Just saying. Especially when I made the mistake of buying a winter coat in Los Angeles and going, why doesn't this work in Chicago? um, he doesn't care if it's 10 below. Yeah, let it snow. Ooh-wee goes the storm. Great. So they're also Rick and Morty. Ooh-wee. I don't know, Rick. Ooh-wee. He should. Why should he worry when he's nice and warm? His gal by his side and the lights burn low. He just says, let it snow, let it snow. Wow. I mean, it has a very, what's the saying? Fuck you, got mine.
Yeah.
It has that kind of energy to it. My unit is all safe. Screw everybody else. I have now tuned you out as I do on occasion. Lindsay, no. That is a betrayal. You've tuned me out. Great. I'm getting bullied in high school all over again. And then again later in life at a job I hated. And now here we are again. This is why I wanted to do this stream. Somebody's got to listen to me. That's fine. Tune me out. Just don't click away. That still counts as watch time if you walk away for a minute. Just picturing someone going la la la, let it snow is a classic iconic we stand queen la 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 la. Oh man. I'm still trying to glean anything kind about this. Yes, there's a relationship here. And you want it to prosper and grow. You have a chance at intimacy, because if we are to do Baby It's Cold Outside, there is an element of a taboo, at the expense of a woman. If like someone stays the night and all that stuff, and like scandalous, everybody's up in your business. There's a whole bunch of social stuff implied in this era. Okay. But you don't give a shit about anybody else. You can just come back later. I don't know. I'll counter by having Bill open in 2 tabs. Thank you, RA. Turns out I don't have this many subscribers. It's just 150 people with 1,000 accounts. Oh man, there goes my Canadian demographic if Lindsay keeps tuning me out.
Quick, somebody get Lee on the phone.
Yeah, somebody, as long as somebody keeps sending me those all seasoning ruffles. Those were so good. I ate the rest of that bag today. It was so good. Thank you again, Lindsay. And for my comfortable Doug hoodie.
For preservation purposes.
I did. I wanted to save the bag, and Alana's like, you should probably just throw that out because it's garbage.
Please just take a picture of it.
I was just emotionally attached to it. Ooh-wee. At least you can shout out Rick and Morty and be kind. Ooh-wee goes the storm. Yeah, let it snow. I don't care. The weather outside is frightful. That fire is, delightful. Are you eating fire? Are you chef's kissing? This is proof of time travel. There's a Rick and Morty reference. We got a chef's kiss in there. This is just meme culture sent back in time. This is what I would do. You have time travel. You can't do anything of consequence. What do? Send a popular song back in time. Change a couple words. No one will know. Someone time traveled into the Berenstain thing. Something that can't alter history. Did I not send the Life of String long sleeves? No, yeah, you did. I still have to wash that one yet. I did my hoodies. I have to do my clothes though. But yeah, I'll wear it. I had to wear this today because it was cold, but not like hoodie cold. I'll wear it. And thank you. Yes, it did show. If you're worried about it being in the box, it was. But Comfortable Doug showing up like right as I'm doing all my season 2 stuff. That's that metric system learning paying off. But no, this is a meme. Are we just talking about popcorn again? Yeah, I brought corn for popping.
It's Orville Redenbacher.
You didn't even bring popcorn. You brought corn that you wanted to pop.
It's Orville Redenbacher.
That son of a bitch. Um. Yeah, we finally kiss goodnight. He'll go out the storm. But oh, if you'll hold me tight, all the way home, everyone. First, I slow dying. Yeah, my dear, we're still goodbye. And as long as you let me know, let us know, let us know, let us know. Yeah, yeah. I can't glean anything positive out of this because every time it's like, oh, maybe this is just about love. It goes back to fuck everyone else. We're safe. We're warm. Who cares? It's rude. It's negligent. And no one is yet to change my mind. The only thing that's changed my mind is the dimmers. And I'll give you that. I don't when were dimmers invented?
Somebody put this in chat.
When were dimmers? When were light dimmers invented? 1959.
This was 1950.
Let it snow. Release date. Not 2019. I think it brought up that weird movie that's on Netflix. Not sponsored. 1945. So I think there's wiggle room for me to say the general public might not have had access to it, per se.
Unless you were a social
Hey.
influencer, i.e. Orville Redenbacher.
Oh, look, an email. I can't do my sponsored deal with light switch dimmers anymore. I can't glean anything positive out of this. It's the trick of the music. Which, again, shout out to music. I think there's something uplifting and kind about it on the musical end of things. You know, major, one of those catchy, good keys and everything. The music is what sells it on something positive. I think the lyrics keep it very selfish. And I can't unthink it or feel it or see it. I think this is one that just has to sit in my I respect that you like it category. Or what is it? I love that you love it. That way around, not liking something that somebody else likes. Patented 1951, but I think they hit market in 61. Yeah, but someone who's not worried about the winter in a time where there's not even dimmers, you knew. You went to some swanky party in some rich person's mansion that's like too old for it to not be problematic to be inside of. And they had a dimmer in like the master bedroom or something. You got to see it.
Orville Redenbacher in the McMansion.
In the McMansion.
And his popcorn.
But for real, jokes aside, I can't think of anything positive about the lyrics. I think it's the music that sells people on, oh man, what a classic. Also, if it's on a Frank Sinatra thing, then people will also have a nostalgia factor for it because like everyone's heard at least one, whether you know it or not. How did I not realize until now that this is kind of an old song? I thought it was from like the 80s at the earliest. No. Well, that's just it. It's a lot of things get covered and stuff. Or in Let It Snow's case, it's then used as the title for a random like project for like film or TV or something. But yeah, a lot of stuff just gets like remade over and over again. I mean, there's also, in a time before certain requirements, unions, things like that, which even now they're fighting for stuff. So, support paying everybody good, all the industries. But there's also tons of people who probably aren't getting credit for certain stuff. Like, 'cause wasn't there like a documentary that was dropped a little while ago about like someone who's not credited with creating Batman? You hear about those every once in a while. So it's like songs that go pretty far back, sometimes they get reinvented, and then it's like, oh, I guess I'm trying to think of a good example of like something where I feel like people don't know who the original artist is. Like the cover is bigger, or as big, or reignited it to the point where it feels like it should be bigger than the original. Like, I'm sure there's at least 10 people out there who think Alien Ant Farm wrote Smooth Criminal.
Or Blinded by the Light wasn't Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah, Blinded by the Light was Bruce Springsteen. Or Because the Night was Bruce Springsteen. He just didn't make it popular. Also, I think she changed some lyrics too, but still. What the heck was I saying? Oh, don't remind me that 1945 is like 70 years ago.
It was 35 years ago. Wait, no.
45?
65. I did my math wrong.
No.
In my mind, I'm like...
Oh, you still did it wrong. 60 years old would be 2005. Yeah. 70 would be 2015. So it's 76, roughly. 77-ish.
My real age.
I was never given a name. But anyway, because there's such a gray area with like who originally wrote or created certain things in certain times, and again, not to imply everything's perfect now, and I hope things improve. Entertainment industries and like all the industries in general, work in general, I guess, both in pay as well as credit and all that stuff. It's hard to sometimes track some of those things. So that might be why someone was saying I thought the song came out in the 80s. Is it's like there's probably a cover that you heard more. I used to have an example like at the helm for this kind of phenomenon where it's like nobody knows this song is actually older, you know, but now I can't. All I Want for Christmas Is You did not come out in 2011. I didn't see another donation suggestion. So should we do Baby It's Cold Outside? Because that's one that AI openly give back to the public. But that one's really interesting because of like the context of the musical that it's put into. Jupiter Moon, something like that. I almost said Jupiter Ascending. That ain't right. Unless somebody else has a suggestion, because I didn't check. Because I've gone back and forth about this song. Because when I found out, oh, thank you. Someone said I can read that if I want. Inspired me and given me tons of bangers. Stay awesome. Thank you. You stay awesome. Yeah, I'm not seeing another one from the donations. Because, I mean, I feel like the discourse is floated around enough. I'm certainly not the first person to talk on this, and I don't really feel like I'm the authority in it in any way. So whenever I've thought about doing a video on this, I'm like, maybe just not the same. Neptune's Daughter, thank you. But I always remember thinking that was so fascinating, because I, too, just like how people kind of take it now, where it's like, you know, it has like a negative kind of vibe to it. What's in this drink and stuff like that. People taking it that way, but it's like when I learned the irony of that, where it's for the time at least a feminist song, right? Because it's like the idea is she needs an excuse to stay because at the time, you know, this person is living in a society where what would people think? What will my father think if I, a lady, unwed, stayed at another person's house, specifically a man's? So it's like, we'll use the snow as an excuse. And I always found that like super interesting. And again, I'm like, I certainly, and that includes this stream too, but like, I'm definitely not the authority on it, but I always found that like really fascinating how that's kind of moved away. And I've talked about it a little bit in like other streams, like when I play games and stuff, but like sometimes it's like it's fascinating when something's like no longer needed in that way. Like it's the Friends conundrum, where it's like, wow, a lot of this is really outdated when you look at it now, But at the time, people were like, what do you mean they said lesbian in a show? Or why are these people divorced? Or what's a surrogacy? Like, it did a lot progressively then, and it's outdated now. And I'm like, isn't that almost kind of the goal, as we keep progressing to the point where we don't need friends to remind us it's okay for somebody to have a baby on their own, to be divorced, to realize something about themselves, even if it's later in life, and it doesn't mean everything's perfect by any means. But like, I always find this kind of stuff interesting. But I don't feel by any means an authority to like do videos on this. But this one always um like blew my mind when I learned what it originally was contextually. Because it's all over the place. Even just looking at this, like, my mother will worry. The neighbors might think, oh, but it's cold outside. Like, it's so interesting sitting there and like really realizing it. And this was one of those songs for me because, like I said, someone in my class had to do this, and then like hearing what they learned about and reported back to the class, it was really interesting hearing more of it, especially what it was originally conceived to do, which is get around the scandal of it all, right? And it's like, since we're talking how some people will take it now, it provides an awareness of sorts. So I'm not here to condemn that. Obviously, awareness is always good, but it also gives me the sense of, oh, we don't really, that obviously doesn't speak for everybody, but we don't really live in a world where, one has to jump through these kind of hoops in general. Like, we don't care, again, not speaking for everybody, but like, that social construct is now gone. So it then becomes strange or different. And it's like, good, right? That we don't still adhere to this rule. The fact that we're not sitting here going like, oh yeah, that's still a majority of the people have experienced this, where it's like we had to come up with like 1,000 excuses to justify a lady staying at somebody's house. Again, I also don't want to imply that everything's great or perfect or everything's fine, but it's like we've moved so far past that now, that it's like that's not the first thing that comes to one's mind. And I always find that kind of stuff really interesting. And I don't know, it was something too that, like, when I jokingly brought it up to my grandparents, my grandma taught me a lot about her experiences as a working single woman, and not in the 40s. Love you, grandma. Not the 40s, but like the 60s, right? 70s. I just made my grandma sound probably a lot older than she is, or a lot younger. Shout out Bill's grandma. But I was like, isn't that wild? And she's like, no, that was part of life. Like, it was, unheard of that I was like a single mother and all this stuff. We had a really amazing talk about it. But every time I think about the song, that always goes through my mind. Where it's like, the idea is she wants to stay, but there's like a lot of hoops, for lack of a better word, to jump through. The patriarchy is watching, because it's like your parents, the neighbors, because it's like also realizing, from the context of the musical, that these are like both adults. So it's like, what? If you both want to hang out, you can keep hanging out. Like, with pizza on a bagel, you can have pizza anytime. Like, it's such a strange concept. And part of that is my own, like, male privilege and all that crap, but it's like, it's fascinating because like that's far from a standard now, at least, in a general sense. So it's yeah, like she had to like, I can look at the lyrics a little bit here and there, but it's so interesting to me. Like, even starting, I can't stay, not I don't want to, right? I gotta go. It's cold outside. The evening has been so very nice. You're having a good time, you know. You're already cold. Let me hold your hands as an excuse to hold hands. My mother will start to worry. My father will be pacing the floor. Really, I better leave. Maybe just a half a drink more. Like, she wants to stay, and isn't that, or they want to stay, and that always, it's like so bizarre to me that like it shifted like that. But again, there's also nothing wrong with reminding people, whether you're joking about the meaning or you do take it as a meaning. Yes, also no means no. So like by no means is it like let's stop. It's like continue, but it's always been just so interesting to me. Cuz I was one of those people first time um it was brought up in class, and I was like, "Oh, that song." And it's like, "You know anything about this song?" Boy, did I feel foolish. But it also like I like old jazzy sound and stuff. And it always feels so flirty and so fun. And yeah, like I said, this also isn't meant to speak for everyone. I'm just talking kind of like a vague general sense. Everybody's experiences are different and stuff. But I'm just saying like the fact that sorry, but like the fact that that isn't like the first thing that comes to people's mind on this song, I think I like to choose to take it as a sign of like, oh, we've progressed away from this weird concept of a uh, an adult unmarried woman can't, choose what you do with your time. You have to jump through all these hoops and make up excuses and stuff. Didn't want to talk into the microphone again. I'm sure that's loud for some people. Um, but like I said, also the other meaning of it that people pull from it, it's advocating for no means no, which yes it does. So it's not a bad thing. I just always found that really fascinating. And also whether they're being flirty and sarcastic, kind of going back to Let It Snow. It's cold outside. Even you can't get a cab. Whether you're doing this as a ploy to get to stay and get around the social constructs of what one is expected to do at the time, it's also not safe. Even if you don't do anything, safety, please. Should you feel safe? Um, and I don't know. I always found that like really strange. And again, it's not a perfect song because there's also why am I trying to remember the lyrics? They're right here. Uh, Beautiful, what's your hurry? My father pacing the floor. Have a drink. I'll put some records on while I pour. Hipster. The neighbors might think maybe it's bad out there. What's in this drink? No caps to be had out there.
Technically, it's all called vinyl.
It's warmer. That's why he turned on a record, because vinyl has a warmer sound.
Oh!
I get it. Um, your eyes are like starlight. Break the spell. Take your hat. Your hair looks swell. Uh, Mind if I move in closer? This is gonna say that I tried. With a sense of hurt. Yeah, like some of the excuses they come up with to get around what's expected of oneself, right? Uh, the pride thing, but then again, it's also like, first off, yes, pride, but like it's like that sense of even like, oh well, you don't want to hurt the fella's feelings. It's like kind of flipping, what's the Mirror Force Yu-Gi-Oh trap card back on the societal patriarchal bullshit there, because that's still so strange to me. But again, it's not advocating that's like perfect, but I always found that so interesting. Yeah, that's Alana's voice in the background. Um, but it's strange that it's ironically about um trying to reclaim her consent because of all those other strange expectations and everything. And I always just found that really bizarre how that's kind of the meaning's migrated. But again, it's for a good sentiment, which is no means no, respect the other person. Don't don't trap people in your house. Which agreed. But it's like, isn't that so strange? But again, I it cha- the collected general the collective general public can take a new meaning to it as long as that meaning begets something good. Again, your opinions are valid as long as you are good to yourself and others. Um, Um, and it, in the context of the story, yes, but it also, I don't know, I think it also could kind of speak to, like, even if someone were to crash on the couch, sleep in separate rooms, it's still that implication, and it doesn't need to be there. This is very flirty, and that's what can make the song very fun for people. But it's also this notion of, like, not everything has to be romantic in nature. It could be platonic. Even if they are to hook up, doesn't mean they're in a relationship. Like, it, you know what I mean? It's fighting that box, and it's a lot of different boxes to fight. Um, um, but yeah, it's also like people are gonna gossip about this. People are gonna talk. Um, oh, thank you. Hope you're doing well in Brazil. Um, and then yeah, fine, just another drink. Then, like, that took a lot of convincing. Like, it's a joke. They're gonna have to tell people, her father, the neighbors, all these people, that it it took a lot of rationale and a very specific situation for her to stay. Um, I always found that really interesting, that shift there. But again, if the meaning changes over time and it's still a positive thing, it's valid. Um, I was at work all day, so I slept on his couch because I was too tired to go home. Yeah, you also don't want to drive when you're tired. That's also very dangerous. Don't do that.
Which, like, the logic of, like, people fighting for no, drive home absolutely exhausted, tired. I never understood that.
I've had to do it. Working
Oh,
horror theme park gigs and stuff. Been driving when I really shouldn't have, but I'd rather be over caffeinated on my drive and be screwed on my sleep than fall asleep
yeah.
driving. But I'll even argue we'll connect it back to Let It Snow. This is also what happens when some privileged asshole wishes for a bigger snowstorm. So if you got people on one hand recklessly wishing storms upon people, and then some of us are forced to uh take shelter in the refuge of another person's home and then worry about what people will say. Um but yeah, it's like, if you also really want to break this down and overthink it, it's like it's like, what's worse? The gossip, the judgment of others, or jeopardizing somebody's safety? Let's remove the flirty fun for a minute. Um if that makes sense. The, this action will have consequences, baby. It's cold. Yeah, exactly. Um the cabin fic trope. Straight man cabin fic trope. Oh, like someone you want to have leave and they keep making excuses to stay. The What was it? The man who was invited to dinner or something. That, like, that trope. It was of a time, yeah. Um, you're arguing that the Let It Snow guy helped these two hook up. Um, assuming that they even hooked up, we don't know. Maybe. Um, I'm arguing if you're going to control the weather and wish it on others, you also shouldn't be judging each other.
Also, why are we even saying
We live in a
this song when
society.
we can control the fucking weather?
What was
It
it?
should be on the TV screen.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm gonna drop to my knees and pray to the thing that literally controls the weather. It's all just Rick and Morty. Um, but I don't know. I've always found that so strange and fascinating. Santa's the father. Baby, it's cold outside this Christmas. Yeah, we did. Um, I'm sorry. The cabin fic trope is a thing where two characters are trapped in a cabin because of a snowstorm. Oh, it's a thing unrelated to historical context. No. Don't apologize. No, I, I'm the mess. I'm the stressed one. No. Like, I, I thought you meant the trope where it's like a character won't leave, but no, that's a good point too. Like, it's as a story device. No, that made sense. I just wanted clarity because I am nothing but references. um a season past to season 5. What are we talking about? The Snowden trope, I'm having flashbacks, yeah. Um but Mariah Carey doesn't manifest weather, she manifests babies. Um or are you saying all of this is Mariah Carey's doing? Mariah Carey is the omnipotence. Oh, Infinity Train. Yeah. F in the chat for Infinity Train. Oh, for Rick and Morty? Man, I still haven't even seen the latest seasons. There's no way for me to watch it without spending money I barely have. The new version is like, you should go home, no, let me stay here. I'll get a cab on the phone. What's in the drink? It's literally water. I think that it's beer. Well, yeah, like there's tons of parodies and changes to the song, but I'm just talking on the song itself. There's a lot of parodies to this song. But I don't know. I always just found that really interesting knowing where it started, you know. Um but I also didn't think it would be appropriate for me to make a video like "Baby, it's cold outside" is kind of feminism question mark exclamation point outline of me in white or yellow or blue going not clickbait, watch till the end. Those are ones that have always kind of plagued around in my mind. I don't know, do we have any other, did anybody bring up any other holiday songs to overanalyze? We can also talk about other shit if we want to.
Not yet.
I yeah, it's definitely a talent to try to keep a thought in these kind of settings. Send you a Rick and Morty iTunes pass? No, it's all good. Plus that stuff gets crazy delayed too. I had to do it for Amphibia because they started delaying season premiere and finales on Disney Now and stuff, which that's essentially money wasted then if they're gonna keep doing that. And even that, it didn't show up for a couple of days, and I'm like, why am I spending like $3 or $4 to get it like 3 or 4 days later? Like, cable's dead, guys. It's fine. Now we're gonna get in the tangent about how the Owl House should have been a Disney Plus original. It's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Stories conclude on their own terms. It's all good.
Pizza? Never heard of it.
Pizza? Never heard of it, is what everyone will be saying. It just sucks. Like, I could handle stories not getting finished because at least I'm like, well, at least everyone's getting paid well and like budgeting and stuff. And then finding out they're not. Like, that's a really, really hard pill to swallow. Anyway, pay people fairly, benefits, all that good stuff. Don't cross unions.
Oh,
I saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus. God, how long's it been since I've even heard that song? I saw Mommy Kissing. I mean, it's a testimony.
Also, Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas.
Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. I'll write that down so I don't forget. Have Yourself Lil Xmas. Because I think I saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus. I don't think that's too hidden. Wow, Mommy's Kissing Santa Claus. Because I think the idea, at least what I always gleaned from this song, is the idea that, like, you know, spoilers, holiday spoilers. The dad, or the other parent, I guess, is dressed as Santa, and the kid's just confused. And then the kid has an overactive imagination and is worried that he's about to become part of some kind of cold case file thing where there's an affair and a betrayal. He's going to be interviewed. That's always what I thought of when I saw it, because it was like some weird, like, now that's what I call music collection of holiday songs, and it's like the little music video thing in the commercial. It looked like that kid was like straight up like, my parents are gonna get a divorce.
Hear me out. This can take a couple routes. Number
Okay.
one, if we're going with Mariah Carey is in a divorce or custody battle with Santa, and side note, and Santa is not the judge,
Oh, you're
the
saying if
characters
Santa's
get
the problem
together.
and not the one to intervene.
But if Santa is the judge, then it's even deepening the conflict of interest in the
All
Mariah Carey lore.
Who knows how many children have been sired by Santa Claus.
That's such a good point.
Um, and of course he doesn't declare any income because he keeps saying it's magic. He's gonna send himself into space instead of pay his taxes. Which I almost got hit by like 2 different Amazon vans today just walking to the store. I think I think he knows I'm talking about him. That's a joke. It's not a joke that you should,
Pay taxes.
pay taxes. I thought I like almost got hit by 2 different Amazon vans just going down the street to the store. And I'm just like, he knows. Um Whatever. Um there's a movie about this song where the kid absolutely thinks that Santa is a homewrecker and takes steps to revenge on Santa. Where that's amazing. What? This escalates. Sorry, I'm looking over at the lyrics now. Then I saw Mommy tickle Santa Claus. Have I never heard this song all the way through? When do we tickle? I mean, no judgment. I'm not here to judge others.
Ideally after marriage.
Yeah, as long as everybody's safe and consenting and stuff, you do you. But when did this go to tickling? All right. I saw Mommy kissing Santa Claus, kissing Santa Claus underneath the mistletoe last night. She didn't see me creep. I thought she didn't give me crap. Down the stairs to have a peep. She thought that I was tucked up in my bedroom fast asleep. Then I saw Mommy tickle Santa Claus underneath his beard so snowy white. Oh, what a laugh it would have been if Daddy had only seen Mommy kissing Santa Claus last night. If Daddy had only. He saw Mommy kissing Santa Claus. Oh, that would be a chorus repeating it. I did. I really did see Mommy kissing Santa Claus. I'm like, Dad saw? Again, not here to judge. If Dad's watching and Dad's cool with it. Isn't tickling Owl House third base? No. Of course not.
Oh my god.
What happened?
We just got a $400 donation.
Whoa, what? Dude, this thing is... I can't see anything.
It's Jen again. Officially requesting have yourself a Merry Little Christmas.
Holy shit. All right. You got it. Have yourself a Merry Little... Thank you so much.
Jen is going to jingle jail, but also severely thanked.
Oh my god, Jen. Thank you so much. Another $400 donation. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Officially requesting have yourself a Merry Little Christmas. Okay, you got it. And now I can't see checks. I'm clicking on too much stuff and I'm flustered. Thank you. Oh my god. Thank you, Jen. Holy crap. So Dad's a cuck. We figured it out. I saw Mommy kissing Santa Claus. He saw it. He saw it. Oh my god. I wanted to round out and I haven't donated to any other Thankmas streams. Well, thank you, Jen. I appreciate that. I appreciate everybody who's contributing, but holy crap, you scared me. That scared me. Thank you so much. That you must really like that song. I did. Come on, fellas, believe me. You gotta believe me. No one trusts this kid, and I feel bad for him. Shout out to the kid who thinks he saw an affair happen. You know what? Before we move on, I think it's because he's been watching too much of that musical television. Please don't stop with Mommy kissing Santa Claus. Never mind. This is why I get so stressed out about fundraising. I'm like, if I set a milestone, I'll do it, and who knows if that's what people will want. So I always get nervous.
Are they being coy about kissing though? Because I'm also worried about like, get away from the tree. You know?
Well, I think it's the gesture of like, I don't know, like you're eating the cookies, you're doing the milk thing and stuff. You dressed up. Again, no judgment if it's on the back end of the deal, but like you want the like you're doing stuff, the family things and everything. My grandpa did that. Um Guys, you can't say there's so many blocked messages coming in because YouTube won't let you say that back to me in chat. I Google Christmas song. It's a very Christmas song, but I don't have a personal attachment. No, no, no. That's the official holiday anthem.
I should have gotten the lyrics tattooed on me just now.
Too late. I'm getting a tattoo of Comfortable Doug saying, "Have yourself a merry little Christmas." Thank you, Jen. That's very kind of you. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody who's donating. Holy crap! Thank you. Mommy kissing Santa Claus, and then we'll do "Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas." Because that seems like downplaying it a bit, right? A little Christmas, you can have a big Christmas.
Big honking daddy.
But no one's believing the kid though. And it's like, if only Daddy had seen. Maybe he wants 2 Christmases. Is that what we're going for, or the kid's making it up? That's what I'm thinking. This is a child, so let's not judge this child with this ignorant notion of my parents split up, I'll get 2 Christmases. I'll tell everyone that mom cheated on dad, kissing and tickling Santa Claus. Oh, if only dad had seen. Nobody's believing me. He's telling people. He's not ashamed. He's not keeping it a family secret. Kid wants 2 Christmases. Solved. Case closed. Every day we move further from God. Guys, oh my goodness. Please. Can we PG-13 it just a little bit? That's my bad. I'm the conductor here. Help me rein myself in. I can't get in trouble on YouTube. These piddly little bits of income I make are my only source of income right now. I'm living off my life savings. Small checks from Google. And donations on my live streams that aren't charity based. I'm not going to ignore that, but you know what I mean. I can't have YouTube go, too many people are talking about what mommy and daddy want to do with Santa Claus. It's been withholding so many messages and stuff. It's so funny. What a laugh it would have been. That's it. The kid wants his parents to break up, or their parents to break up. Sorry. I'm working on trying to go neutral when I don't know pronouns and stuff. You're saying this is the origin story? So you're saying Mariah Carey was asking for an additional child, not her first. If we're going to try to combine all these together, cinematic universe, Venom, Spider-Man. Shut up. That one got held too, but I still see it. How dare you? And you allowed that message in. I'm going to get in trouble. I'm pretty sure I can't say that. I think I shouldn't have said it. You're right to call me out on it. I don't think I should have said that. Mommy, daddy, Santa Claus. No, stop. Guys, euphemisms, metaphors, condense this shit down. We have to remove some of these withheld messages, or YouTube's gonna go, what the hell are you doing over here? What are you doing on my platform? And it doesn't look like you're selling Applebee's ads. Not sponsored. Don't you dare. That's my bad. I shouldn't have said it. It's hard for me to sometimes follow those guidelines too. This kid, so if we're tying everything together, cinematic universe, Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, Electro, the Lizard, Green Goblin, Tom Holland, Zendaya, Short King, this kid's trying to split his parents up, and if we are to connect the cinematic universe, then sure, I could see Mariah Carey maybe trying to get pregnant again, immaculately maybe, on one's own, or wanting Santa to intervene. There you go, Santa, you wrecked this home. I wanted a bigger family. What do I want for Christmas since I can't have you time travel and unwreck my family? Another child. No bullshit. You do this. You bring me a child as payment. It's all connected. 'Tis the season to tempt fate. Yeah. It's fine. It's already stressful enough to do videos about things like Centaur World, Owl House, Steven Universe, Amphibia, Over the Garden Wall, even, I'd say. But like the things that would be a little more all ages, and I still have to like swear just enough to where I could still monetize, but not too much, so that way I'm limited in the monetization. It's a weird line to walk. But, you know, I didn't choose this life, it chose me. Some of us are destined to live on the outskirts of the algorithms. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let's go. All right. Wait. Dear Santa, bring me a man. What?
Oh, I remember that one.
I don't think I've ever heard I'm just writing it
The
down.
Weather Girls is the It's Raining Men.
Hell yeah. I've had to sing that in a medley before. This is short as shit. Already this is clearly from an anime. Let Your Heart Be Light. Kingdom Hearts is light. Nailed it. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, your troubles will be out of sight. I understand what we're going for already. But it's always that verbiage that I personally don't find the best to say to someone struggling. It's like, oh, well, don't worry about it. Or, oh, you're sad because you chose to be sad today. No, I didn't. That's a personal thing. But your troubles will be your troubles will be out of sight. And then I see here your troubles will be miles away. It's like, I get it. It's the idea of like, you know, and I'd say even have yourself a merry little Christmas. It's like, I think even kind of earlier what I was saying with what was it, this Christmas, my Christmas, I wrote it down somewhere, like I was saying previously, this Christmas, yeah, it's like, you know, it doesn't have to be big, it doesn't have to be grand, just a time to be together, relax. If you have the luxury to put off the things that are stressing you out, or even just right now, live in the moment, I guess. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. Yes. Very progressive and ahead of its time to be shouting out the LGBTQIA plus community. But I appreciate that. I think we all do. From now on, your troubles will be miles away. But yeah, I think it make the Yuletide, like, focus on happiness, what you have, even if it is a smaller or a little Christmas, an intimate setting. Even if you don't go to the parade, you know, even just at home, that's what it's about. Have yourself a merry little Christmas is about like reminding those who maybe don't do great in crowds or don't want to go out. You can still celebrate inside and still be a part of something. You know, it's a metaphor for not going to Pride, but still celebrating. Oh, there's time travel involved. That's nice. Here we are in the olden days. Happy golden days of yore. I didn't know this was so sci-fi. Sci-fi. Don't make fun of me. What?
We have another
Oh, we got another dono
from Cyan Queen Vega.
Saiyan.
I always say it like the color and I get in trouble.
It's not cyan, it's Saiyan. It's Dragon. I can't say what anime it's from because that anime's been yelling at a lot of YouTubers for doing anything that has to do with their stuff. Look it up. I'm just over here. It's from an anime. It is a type of fighting, or predominantly fighting, race of alien monkey people. I want everyone to know that I'm cool and I got that reference, but I also don't want to say it
Well, my favorite anime.
I don't want 150 claims.
The
I don't know the content creator either. I just keep up on the news because I feel like that's part of one's job on a platform. This Happy Hootie holiday season, what holiday episodes do you like? Oh, well, what holiday episodes do I like to binge? Oh, cool. We'll do that once we're done with this. Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, feel free to also ask questions and stuff. That's exciting. We were just talking about that too because I actually just watched one of my favorite ones. Um, anyway, the sci-fi time traveling gay anime Christmas song. Uh, um, from now on, where was it? Here we are in olden days. So yeah, we've gone back in time. Happy golden days of yore. Um, faithful friends who I who are dear to us. I'm assuming I dear to us. I don't think that's how that sentence worked back then, but who knows? They gather near to us once more. Faithful friends. Huh. You know what? Jokes aside for a second. It's having
Yes!
friends here instead of family. Like different size of Christmas, but then also different visuals of Christmas or holidays, right? Yes, what?
Jen pointed out that Judy Garland originally recorded it for Meet Me in St. Louis, which is under the holiday.
Yeah, has it been too long since I've watched that musical?
Yeah.
Because I keep thinking of Ding 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 with the Trolley, and I'm like, wasn't that like brightly lit in summertime, or am I just forgetting my history of the American musical? Because shout out to that teacher, he did not skip the upsetting precursor to Broadway, which was vaudeville and the things like that. I appreciated that. A lot of us did. I remember when we hit Judy Garland. I don't know why. I feel like that clip was always like out in the sunshine. Is that a holiday motion picture? Should I commit myself to watching it? Because I always think of Babes in Toyland, and I'm like, hell no. The musical, the Disney musical of all things. I think it's on Disney Plus still, with the song about how a woman needs a man because she can't pay her bills because she doesn't know math. Look it up. It's called I Can't Find the Sum. SUM, as in addition. She can't do math. She needs to find a husband.
Solid logic there as far as
Like she talks, like the song literally has lyrics. Maybe I'll do that in this stream too. That's a Christmas song according to Disney Plus. Maybe I wouldn't have brought it up if the Owl House had a full season 3. Who said that? I'm just over here hanging out. I'm not mad at anybody. Uh, lots of upsetting times in vaudeville. Exactly. And my history of the American musical teacher, he when he was told to trim that down, his curriculum down, he went, no. Kids these days know enough about, I think for us it was like Book of Mormon, but like whatever the hit modern musical was, we don't need to move forward in time at the end of the curriculum. We need to stay back here. And a lot of us really learned and learned upsetting realities about vaudeville, as well as you taught us about like some of those performances and things and why that's awful. It was very blunt about it too. It wasn't like, gee, wasn't this neat? Like he wasn't passionate about it. He was passionate about making sure we learned our history and like understand the negatives there. And I always really appreciated that. Because boy howdy, did my high school skip around a lot between the revolution, the Revolutionary War, and World War I, World War II. Focusing again on the holidays, but it's important to learn about that stuff. Again, I'm not the person to teach you, but I appreciate being taught those things. This is about different sizes of holidays. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Also mentioning friendship a lot at the end here. Where was it? We'll always be together in the fates allow. Where was it? Trouble's out of sight. Yuletide gay. Faithful friends who I dear to us. Also including the notion of like spending time with friends, but not so much mentioning family, but even just including the notion. I think it's about different dynamics. It's a found family story. This is really interesting when you sit down and actually look at the lyrics. Oh my god, it's Centaur World. um when you find your herd. But through the years we'll always be together, the fates allow. Hang a shining star upon the highest bough. Bow? Bahoo. Boo. Um so have yourself a merry little Christmas, have yourself a merry little, yeah. It's it's intimate. It's small. It's not for lack of a better word, standard, stereotypical time. That's still valuable time. Whatever's going on, let's focus on the positives. We're together right now, you know. Um, sorry, I'm just gonna look up this word I don't know, because also I advocate for that. I'm sure I know, like boughs of holly, but I just a main branch of a tree, nailed it. So yeah, putting a star on a tree, but I same. Nicholas Darkness Wolf. Yes, I love the found family trope. Same. Um, I love that though, and I don't know the fact that that's like, despite it saying on the side, Sam Smith released it in 2020, which I don't think is true. um, oh man, they've been really productive between what was it? It was after Skyfall. What was it? What was the Bond song they did? Sam Smith's Bond song. I have not watched any new. I've watched part of Casino Royale.
Skyfall was it?
No, Skyfall was Adele.
No Time to Die
Was Billy. Oh, I know.
Sam Elliott. No, shit. Sam Smith.
Sam Smith. Although I would like to hear a Sam Elliott Bond song.
Writing on the Wall.
Writing on the Wall was the song. What was the movie? It was like Ghost, Phantoms, Spectre. Almost nailed it. Oh, that's a good point. Robeson just brought up the fates, not God or Jesus, but three Greek ladies spinning lives and waiting for indoor plumbing to be invented. Writings on the wall. Yeah, now it's coming in. Everybody's got my back. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, RA. Spectre. Thank you, Jen. Yeah. Damn, that delay is rough. Um, what was I saying? But I like that. It's intimate. The point isn't how big your Christmas is. The point isn't even needing to be around certain people in your life, just the people you want to have around. And taking time to appreciate that. Even if you have a bunch of things going on, you know, have a little Yuletide, have a little gay, worry about that stuff later. You know, take a moment to live in the moment, even if your Christmas is smaller, intimate, with friends or family. And yeah, good thing to point out. Shout out again to Robeson. If the fates allow, even if it's a religious gathering or not a religious gathering, it's like the point is to take a breather, you know, take in a positive day or moment. Damn, I love that. Thank you, Sam Smith, for definitely writing that and releasing it in 2020. This is my favorite pop song of all time. Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas from 2020. But that's also a sweet thing that they did to do Merry Little Christmas in 2020. That's definitely quite the time for them to be reminding people of that. Someone asked me my holiday themed things, right? Episodes. Do I like to binge?
Yes.
Yeah. If I'm really feeling it, the Adventure Time episode where they find Simon's tape, but they're like kind of snowed in or huddled into the treehouse. But offline, non trying to stand stuff. Definitely. There's a couple of Simpsons ones, especially the pilot has always really touched me. Again, especially because like my family always loved cartoons. Like we watched The Simpsons regularly. The old Simpsons, but I haven't watched any in a long time, really, other than the occasional But the biggest one for me, King of the Hill. There's the one where Jimmy Carter helps Hank and his dad reconcile, and Bobby thinks he's Jesus. The trucking one where Hank and Bobby drive a semi truck of furniture to Hank's mom's in Arizona. Because King of the Hill is like, I'm glad there's people who do appreciate it for like the really dry satire that it is, but I love it, King of the Hill. Those holiday ones always really got to me. There was another one that we just watched.
Technically, there's a Centaur World one now.
Yeah, there's the Centaur World with the Hootenanny. Everybody Hootenannies differently. That is true.
Also opening the question to Christmas/holiday movie as well.
Yeah, no, for sure. I always have to watch Night Before Christmas one more time. That's always something I like to do. I'm trying to think of like holiday specials. I've been wanting to finally watch The Polar Express. I just haven't.
Watch Christmas Vacation.
Christmas Vacation is a regular one. Which Christmas Vacation warned us and we didn't listen. It was very jarring watching that this year. Hi, not Aaron Burr, sir. I'm well. How about you? We're talking holiday specials and stuff. You like Zim? Are you into that holiday special? Oh, Futurama. I do like the Zim one. Although my iconic Zim episodes are my biggest one I think is the sausage one, where they turn into sausages. The pilot for sure. I like the holiday one. I think that one just makes me sad because isn't that like one of the last Zim episodes? There's a video footage somewhere of D. Bradley Baker, Stabby, who usually does incredible animal special effects, singing his part in the Hootenanny song and laughing. Oh, that's so great. I hope that gets released too. Oh, that's a treat to have gotten to see too. Stabby has a great voice. D. Bradley Baker. Oh, Schitt's Creek, agreed. But like, I've had to take a break from Schitt's Creek. Dan Levy is take Dan Levy's timing and stuff it into a slightly younger Christopher Walken, and you have my grandpa, on my mother's side, who he passed right as the channel was starting to grow. I had to take a break from Schitt's Creek. It just his dry humor, but like smile and so much love, like it hits super deep for me watching Schitt's Creek. But absolutely agree. I remember adoring the Christmas special.
I tear up just thinking about it.
I know. I couldn't even watch the like interviews after the show. Because again, especially now you're watching, not Dan Levy, Eugene Levy, being, my grandpa did not have Dan Levy energy and Eugene Levy energy. I was saying Dan Levy by mistake. He just always looks slightly upset. No, Eugene Levy energy. Watching him casually do interviews and stuff was almost too hard. He was dope. He was amazing. Thank you, Jen. Oh, he would have loved Centaur World 100%. He sat through any animated thing I wanted to watch. He's kind of like, he was a big kid. Cartoons animation and 3D animation especially. It was always like magic for both of us. Like, we'd watch like Hey Arnold and stuff together, or like old Looney Tunes. Like, I remember my grandpa once woke me up because he's like, there's a Roadrunner on, and I'm like, hell yeah. And we would go watch Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner, and yeah. He I like to think anyway, because he also could have just said it because he loved me, because I don't think he really understood YouTube too much, but he dug my content, and that means a lot to me. But he would have really liked Centaur World. He likes animated musicals. And Brian Stokes Mitchell. That would have also made his day. Anyway,
Frasier. There's some good
there's a couple of good Frasier holiday specials. Speaking of Brian Stokes
Yeah.
Mitchell, and my ongoing theory that Centaur World is his Frasier too. Cam Winston is again trying to maintain control over everybody. Yeah, he was really dope. But yeah, that's why I was like, why haven't we watched Schitt's Creek in so long? It's like, oh, that's right, because I like scream cry.
Yeah.
Like, y'all think I'm bad when I film stuff. There's some things I have to take a break from. Some stuff, including artists and stuff that I used to do videos on. But yeah, I miss him. He was really cool. There was another Christmas thing we watched. Elf, something that's been warming up to me, because I didn't watch Elf until I was like in my mid-20s for the first time. Bert and Ernie, yeah. Trying to think, because it's hard, because it's like, for me, it's so out of my mind until something like pops up in like a suggestion or something, and I'm like, ooh, that. What about you? What do you have for holiday biz?
Oh gosh.
Because I'm trying to think.
Oh, The Year Without a Santa Claus.
Really?
That's my mom's favorite.
That's your
Because it was my mom's favorite.
Yeah.
So my bio grandma's favorite. So that hits a soft spot.
That's the one with like the really sad everybody sends get well soon letters to Santa. Like, that one makes me so upset. I'll watch it if you want to. But I always think of that one as the sad one, which I guess it is, because the title even says he skipped this track. Scrooged is a good one.
Yeah. I like the SNL holiday compilations where it shows like over time the different, like, I think the Bruce and Amy Poehler and Tina Fey performances in there.
Oh yeah, also a video of Bruce Springsteen doing Santa Claus is Coming to Town.
Yeah.
I don't know why that tickles me so pink. I'm trying to think. There was one I was just thinking about the other day. It was kind of old.
The OG SpongeBob Christmas special is my fave.
There was one I was just watching. Oh, Gretzko Christmas is cute.
Yeah.
The Castlevania Christmas special. I feel like Steven Universe had to have had one, right? Why is that not ringing hard with me? Well, I guess Steven had the Snowball Fight Smash Bros. And Future. That's Winter. Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer is an oddly fun one.
I don't think I remember seeing that one. I know the preview. Oh, Muppets Christmas Carol, absolutely.
Yeah. Really, Christmas Carol in general, unfortunately, minus the Jim Carrey one, because like that animation just, there's something about like some of those really intense close-up, look how good we can do faces, it just freaks me out. It's not quite right. I think it's the hair that mostly freaks me out, because Resident Evil 7 does it too, where it's like it just looks a little too greasy and clumpy.
We also do like the
I like when he's the fire. Christmas Past. Sorry, I'm also sorry for that.
We do the rewatches of like Christmas Prince, that trilogy, like stuff like that.
That was it. It's the Steven Universe episode where we learn about Steven's birth, and it's like the nativity scene in the back of the van.
Yeah.
I have watched that recently. But yeah, we really like watching, I call it trash, but that's not a judgment. Feel free to like these things. I like watching the more hallmarky holiday trash. We just watched like the Christmas Prince trilogy. We're about to do Christmas Switch at some point. Christmas Inheritance. California Christmas is about to have a sequel, people. Wake up, let's go. Let It Snow, ironically, I think that was what we watched, right? The weird teen coming of age one. Yeah, with freaking Ben from The Descendants. I I like watching those. I don't know why. There's something about how ridiculous it is, and I can't help myself from like trying to kind of redesign or reconnect things so the story makes a little more sense or could be a little meatier. What's up?
Mistletones. The mistletones.
Oh, the Mistletones. Good performances. That movie's so bizarre. Um, that one feels like it's trying to be kitschy though, a little bit.
I have no retort.
I don't know. Polar Express was a precursor to Cats. I guess we funded that, or y'all funded it. I haven't seen the Polar Express. Um, I did see Beowulf and A Christmas Carol, so that's on me as well. Um,
Anastasia, I usually watch during Christmas.
oh, that's a good wintry one. We're in snow and things. Journey to the Past, Ghost of Christmas. I feel. Um, oh, I mean, it's relatively new, but I have rewatched the Rebecca Sugar song in Amphibia
Oh yeah.
that dropped the other day with their new special. I really love that song. I just sent it to my little sister who kind of needs that relaxing vibe right now. Um, I don't know because it's also weird. Like we just put up our little baby. We like 20% celebrate Christmas $10 tree that we keep in a box.
I think it was like almost 40 because I got it last year on the 22nd.
Yeah. Um, I've not seen the Christmas Chronicles. That's the I almost said Jack Burton. That's the Kurt Russell one, right? Gonna head out, but I loved hanging out with you all. Thank you for donating to a good cause and have a happy holidays. Wishing you all the best. Thank you, Jen. Thank you again for donating. Thank you for hanging out. Um, thank you for thank you for Central World. Thank you for watching stuff, and thank you again for donating and just hanging out and stuff. I hope you're doing well. Happy holidays if you got a holiday coming up. Um, thank you again. Stay dry if you're out on the West Coast. Stay warm. Stay safe. And thank you again. Bye, Jen. Um, and right next to it is Steven Tyler as an elf.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hold
What?
on.
Oh, Charlie Brown Christmas makes me weep.
A lot of Charlie Brown specials I can't rewatch too often, but they're always near and dear to me heart.
Yeah. Whew, man.
Oh, the god awful Beauty and the Beast special.
Oh, with Tim Curry.
Yeah, as the organ.
My
Oh,
homie.
terrifies
Oh,
me.
Tim Curry.
He is in the organ in that special, not Tim Curry.
Um, I'm really trying to think. Um, let's I don't know how to really say that kindly. Um, given what's been kind of talked about recently in connection to that series, if we could maybe pause those references and stuff for right now, that would just so everyone still feels comfortable here. Um, and that's not on you. That's on the decision of the person to say the things they say with their platform. Um, thank you. Love and peace, as Trigun says. Iron Man 3 counts as a Christmas movie, I guess. But like the dude's on fire. Like that doesn't
Wait, how?
because it's Christmas is what's happening.
Oh.
And also the director, what's his face? He always he usually does movies set around Christmas time. I remember that. Fun fact. What's your least favorite holiday movie that you've seen? I'll put Jack Frost up there for sure, the Michael Keaton one. It's just upsetting, and it's like, tee. He never says goodbye to his wife.
Because he doesn't want her to see him like that? I mean,
which is selfish.
yeah.
This is the grieving process is for the living. Michael Keaton. There's one that makes me really angry. Mrs. Doubtfire isn't holiday specific, right?
No,
It just makes me angry.
Yeah.
Child of multiple divorces. That ending is the worst. I just remember as a kid yelling at the TV. Trying to think of one that like I just aggressively don't like off the top of my head, because there's definitely a couple where I'm just like, this is dumb. I'm trying to think. I can't conjure up.
Oh, Hard Rock, Coco, and Joe.
What
Oh,
did you just say?
I don't know if it's Hard Rock. I'll have to look it up. Hold on.
I've never heard of that. Something I don't like.
Yeah, it is Hard Rock.
I really badly wanted to find the one where it's like, do we choose to give Santa immortality? Where it's like, I've talked about this, I think, on a stream before. I still haven't been able to find it, but it's like, it's another one of those more stop motion-y movies, but it's like a gathering of fairies, one of whom has a tree for a head or a tree for a crown, and they're debating whether or not to make Santa immortal or let him die.
Oh.
And it's like his origin story.
What was the one that we watched last year where it was Mrs. Claus was barren, so they could never have kids, and
Oh, I hate the Santa Claus.
no.
I know, but that just made me think of that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's also okay to like Mrs. Doubtfire. I thank you for agreeing with me at least, but no, it's just there was something about the ending and like screwing over each other in court and all this crazy biz, but then like teehee, it's okay at the end. Like, there's something about that ending. I remember like losing it as a kid. I'm like, who the fuck's getting along in these settings? Like, I felt so seen and then unseen. But, you know, the Robin Williams stuff is fun. I just remember yelling at that ending. I was like in like elementary school, middle school. I'm trying to think of like a holiday movie like I openly hate, because I know that's happened. But yeah, I've been wanting to rewatch the one where Santa's mortality is being debated. Oh, I got one for you. I want to actually rewatch it this year. We were just talking about it. Miracle on 34th Street. We'd always watch it. Shout out to Grandpa. He loves that movie. And I was bored as shit. So bored. I don't want to see Santa get sued. You made Christmas boring. So I want to watch it again as an adult and see if I like it. Oh God. Klaus or Klaus or however you call it. Klaus. So good.
Yeah, that's what we watched last year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That one's so good. I feel like there was one that we watched recently where I was like, fuck this movie. Besides the Santa Claus. Or the Santa Claus 2. Or the Santa Claus 3.
Let me check my bullet journal.
You document all the things that I yell about.
No, I've been keeping track of new movies and stuff that I watch.
Oh, that's smart.
I rate them 1 out of 5 stars.
You're so cute and on top of it. I don't know. I think my brain's also a little fried, and I'm trying to not leave too much dead air time. Yeah, I can't really think of that much because, like, again, it kind of has to be in front of me for me to remember that it exists, because it's such a compartmentalized thing. Holiday specials and movies and stuff in general. Like, I forget about like half the holiday stuff that I watch or that I like. Wait, isn't A Year Without a Santa Claus? Isn't that the Heat Miser, Freeze Miser one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Why don't I associate it with that part? The first thing I think of is when all the depressed kids write Santa going like, "No, it's okay, I'll be fine."
I don't know.
It's like I just remember the drawing of the little girl crying, and I'll have a Blue Christmas starts playing, and then the drawing actually cries. Then you cut to the kid crying. That's all I picture when I think of the title "A Year Without a Santa Claus."
Understandable, I guess.
I can't think of too much off the top of my head of like, oh man, this. I hear if you're completely silent on a live stream, YouTube starts playing royalty-free music. Joke. Cute. I almost want to say, ooh, let's test that until I saw a joke. So thank you for clarifying. Pretty sure they would shut me down, right? Isn't that, or is that what Twitch does?
I don't know.
Where it's like, you're not in a hot tub or on camera. Away with you. How dare you? The Christmas Wookiee Life special. B. Arthur is a freaking singer in that, right? That's B. Arthur.
Yeah.
Yeah. God, that thing's so bizarre. I'm trying to think. What have we been watching lately? Centaur World, The Dragon Prince. And then life didn't really exist before that. I think I had to dump everything out.
Ooh, The Holiday. We rewatched that one.
Oh, The Holiday. And then we watched School of Rock. I remember now.
Yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, yes. He was in Jingle All the Way. I remember liking that enough as a kid. I think most of the comedy plays to like the chaos of, trying to get your kid the it thing for the holidays, the last minute. Do Twitch and YouTube stop streams if you're not doing anything? I think so. I don't know. The closest I've come to not doing anything on a stream is throwing up my little bathroom break card, but even then it's not for very long, so I'm sure they have to give you a little bit. I think Xmas movies are kind of weird. Yeah, no, for sure. Someone doesn't follow me on Twitter. Yes, I've been watching The Dragon Prince. That's what I was working on before Centaur World Season 2 dropped. I'm working on a couple of videos about music right now. And yeah, I've been debating whether or not to make like a big honking, like a big chunky boy of watching all of The Dragon Prince or chopping it up book by book. Because I'm not sure how people feel when I do really long videos, but if you got a really long video on YouTube and people like watching it, YouTube then starts to like your channel again. And I need the algorithms to like me some more. Jingle All the Way was a lot of fun. Yeah, I remember he throws a boomerang at somebody. Oh, hey, we got more dander on my head.
Ooh.
I know it's supposed to be snow, but like also my OBS screen, it's so small so I can see chat, and then the monitor I have here, it's so small it looks like I have flakes. What?
That's a good one. I think honestly that should be your last
series. RA. I suspect Wham's Last Christmas might tie into the extended Carey verse. Thoughts welcomed.
That's a good one.
Jesus. Oh, you got it. All right. Yeah, guys, don't forget about donating if you can. We're really close. We almost hit 1,000, which was our goal last year. Really close to 1,000. It's for Thankmas. It's for New Future. They 3D print homes to help combat global homelessness. If you can give, there's a donation link pinned in chat as well as in the description. I'll be doing another stream, not tomorrow, Thursday, on my gaming channel, playing more Detroit Become Human, challenging myself to let go of my need to protect the characters and go for the sadder endings. Because even when I game, I'm a sensitive boy. I like to keep everybody happy as much as I can. So we're gonna be doing that. And yeah, if you're unable to donate, 20% of the revenue I make from AdSense and everything for December from both channels, 20% will also be donated to. So watching streams, watching videos, new and old, contributes to that. Stream archives, getting other people to do it, liking, commenting, all that stuff. So the algorithms like me again. Same deal as last year. Ooh, thank you for passing 100 likes. I appreciate that as well. What were we doing? Was it last Christmas?
Yeah, last Christmas.
I thought they specified Wham. Or
That's
did Wham just do a cover of it? Yeah, yeah. Is that... What was #1 song last Christmas? What was it? Wham's Last Christmas has reached #1 in the UK singles. Wow. One day someone's going to go at war with Britain and throw tea in the ocean. One day. Oh. Nah, shout out everybody. I'm glad we could talk things out and stop throwing tea in the ocean.
Oh, wait, no, that is more than 10. Hold on.
What's happening?
We got $100 from Robeson.
Oh shit. Hello? Oh, thank you, Robeson. Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you, Spoonful of Makeup. Thank you, Robeson. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, both of you. Oh my gosh, and it signed me out. Oh no. I got booted. But I'm using my business email. I'm conducting business right now. There we go. Thank you. I don't see anything saying it's cool for me to read it out, your messages out loud, so I won't. But if you want me to, just let me know. But thank you for donating. Thank you everybody for donating and watching and contributing and everything. I appreciate that. Yeah, last year the goal was 1,000 and we raised 12. So this year I set it to 15. I hope we get there. But I mean, it's not like crowdfunding stuff where it's like, you didn't make the goal, haha,
Yeah.
we take the money, like, or return the money. Like, no, it still goes. I couldn't think of like a reward or milestone thing that like made me comfortable or made sense, because I'm like, I feel weird, like I don't want to tie like, oh, I'll make this video, and then it's like, what if that video isn't good, or not everybody can agree on a video or something like that. Like I get a little nervous.
Robeson said it was okay to read if you want.
Oh, dope. Then I will. Yeah, I'd rather double check, but that's why it's there, is because, like, speaking of getting stressed and anxious, I don't want to stress somebody out by reading something they didn't want the public to hear. Thanks for raising money for such a good cause, Bill and Alana. Everybody deserves to be housed, and in the U.S., at least, meeting people's basic needs is a very solvable problem. May the algorithms be forever in your favor. Thank you, Robeson. Yeah, they also do, they 3D print homes internationally, too. But I agree. Everybody deserves and should have access to the basics, the fundamentals. But thank you. I really appreciate that, guys. And if you're watching this in the future, the donation link is in the description. If we get some more, maybe I'll do a final follow-up stream or video or something, shouting everybody out, so the love is felt. I don't know. If we reach the goal, Bill dresses up as gender fluid Santa Slug. If I had the ability, craftsmanship, and resources, that would be fun. But like I said, I couldn't think of one that like I could settle on that like made sense, and it's like, you know, I didn't want to like exclude, or like I said, like I also don't want to like dangle content, you know. I don't know. The only thing I could think of was I told yesterday's stream, I'm like, if we hit 200 on this stream, I'll up the difficulty. And I think it already was.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, let's do this. What did we have? We had Last Christmas. Did somebody recommend something else, or am I nuts?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I'll double check though. Um, is it just like, is Wham's Last Christmas just Last Christmas?
Yeah, that's the band who did it first.
Oh, why do I feel like that song's 1,000 years old?
Well, it is.
Well, yeah, but like, you know what I mean. Um, this one I feel I definitely have heard a handful of times. Isn't it like my feelings weren't reciprocated, or you cheated on me this time last year, and I associate the holidays with this pain? Right?
Sorry.
I was just thinking out loud. Like, isn't this song like last year you hurt me, and I associate this day with that pain?
Yeah. Or it's about an organ harvester in the Mariah Carey lore.
It's about organ donations. Yeah, it's Repo, the genetic opera.
I knew it.
Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me some tears, I'll give it to someone special. Yeah, you pick yourself up, Wham. Last Christmas, give you my heart, I gave it away. You gave it away. Save me from tears. Okay, so we're once bitten and twice shy. I keep my distance, but you still catch my eye. Tell me, baby, do you recognize me? Damn, we're confronting. This is it's Christmas, the season of perpetual hope. There we go. That's a holiday thing I have to watch all the time, is Home Alone. Catch my eye. Tell me, baby, do you recognize me? It's been a year. It doesn't surprise me. Merry Christmas. I wrapped it up and sent it with a note saying I love you. I'm assuming you're referring to the previous Christmas when you gave your heart away. Because I'm like, I don't know. It's been a year. I cheated on somebody or hurt somebody in some way, broke up with someone. That relationship ended. A year later, they send me a present. It's going in the garbage. Just saying. It's about Mariah's broken heart when she found out she wasn't Santa's only love. I'll do you one a little more upsetting. It's the kid's testimony about how hurt he was that everybody was fighting. And this is more about me than the song. Let's continue. Merry Christmas. I wrapped it up and sent it with a note saying I love you. I meant it. Now I know what a fool I've been. But if you kissed me now, I wish you'd fool me again. I know you'd fool me again. Good for you. Stand up for yourself. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Good for you. Letting yourself feel the memory of the emotion, it brings a current pain. But then also still having that standard, still having that desire to, for lack of a better word, I guess, stand up for yourself. Not invite repetition. Where if you kiss me now, you realize I'll give you a heart. This year, save me some tears. I'll give it to someone special. Yeah, you'll find someone else, find someone better. Although I will have to say, why are we specifically looking to meet somebody specifically over the holidays? This year, I'll give it to someone special. Do you have someone special you want to give it to? Or are you saying I'm going to find somebody now, today, on Christmas? You know what I mean? Losing my space. Gave you my heart. Give someone special. Give you my heart. So special. Oh, baby. A crowded room. Friends with tired eyes. I'm hiding from you in your soul of ice. My God. Thought you were someone to rely on. Me? I guess I was a shoulder to cry on. Face on a lover with a fire in his heart. A face on a lover with a fire in his heart. A man undercover, but you tore me apart. A face on a lover with a fire in his heart. Wait, what? You took your face? Got me looking like no face? Crowded room with tired friends with tired eyes. I'm hiding oh, so you're at the same place. I'm hiding from you. So this is now. This isn't last Christmas. This is this Christmas. We're in now. Crowded room, friends with tired eyes. Hiding from you in your soul of ice. My God, I thought you were someone to rely on. Me, I guess I was a shoulder to cry on. I guess I was a shoulder to cry on. Did you overthink this relationship? Or are you saying, like, I thought you trusted me, I thought we were closer than this? I thought the relationship was stronger? A face on a lover with a fire in his heart. A man undercover, but you tore me apart. Oh, now I found a real love. You'll never fool me again. Like vibes? Or are you putting down the dude? Face on a lover with a fire in his heart.
Is it Santa?
I guess it could be Santa. We know he fucks. We established that early in this stream. A face on a lover with a fire in his heart. Like he's handsome. He's passionate. Operating covertly and it hurt you. Yeah, now I've moved on. Now I found a real love. You've moved on. But are you talking about, is the POV, is this the POV's new lover? But I guess I don't see any other pronouns. Maybe I just assumed a lady, or maybe it was in the music video. Let me. Oh, it's gone now. Yeah, I guess. I thought I saw. I just always feel like baby. I don't know. I guess I just assumed pronoun. But yeah. It's gay Christmas again. It's back. Yeah. But yeah, it's about moving on. I was just kind of confused if the POV was talking about um who was cheating with the baby from last Christmas, or if it's like now I'm describing my person. But it's a man undercover, but you tore me apart. What's up?
George Michael died on Christmas.
Really?
Yeah.
When?
2016. He was part of that string of celebrities that like.
Oh yeah, that was it Justice League made fun of?
I don't remember.
There was a movie, like a comic book movie, where in the background it was like a headline for a paper, and it was like, Bowie, Prince, and somebody else. Did they all go home? Like, F in the chat, I guess.
Yeah.
Are you comparing your new partner to their lover? I don't know. Yeah, very next day gave it away. Yeah, and then you just repeat it at the end. A face on a lover with a fire in his heart. I gave you mine. A man undercover, but you tore him apart. Yeah, I think a face on a lover with a fire in his heart. I think that's you bragging. Like, I gave you mine. So it's like, I gave you my heart. A man undercover, but you tore him apart. think you're describing your current partner and then yourself and who you were. And yeah, next year we'll give it to someone. I'll give it to someone special. Ooh, that's actually kind of dark. We'll give it to someone. I'll give it to someone special. You're probably going to repeat your cycle of cheating, hurting people, pushing them away. Um, but I'm gonna learn from this and grow and move on. That's interesting. That's a pretty interesting, very unique and specific niche of like holiday and also a breakup song. But no, I did not know that Wham was the curator of that song. I don't know why I didn't know that. I think I've just heard so many people sing it. Isn't it also in like one of the Pitch Perfects or something they sing Last Christmas? Or am I nuts?
There's also some kind of country pop twang cover of it that sounds like Taylor Swift, and I know it's Taylor Swift, but it's not.
Oh, Taylor Swift.
Or maybe it was. I don't know.
I should just drop everything and just do all of the Taylor versions. This new age of Taylor. Because I did have a good time with what I have done videos on. Albums are just so, they make albums so big these days. I feel so old saying that, but like it's so, with the format I have, it's impossible to do that and do anything else or stay sane. And albums don't really get a lot of views on the channel anyway. I've been thinking about doing more like reviews because I also had some bad luck doing albums and stuff too. Like I tried doing the Everything I Wanted 3 times. Like bad stuff kept happening. One time I lost the audio because the mic wasn't working because it was new. George Michael and Mariah Carey were married? Are they singing about each other? George Michael's.
They were not married.
Yeah, don't lie to me like that. You know I don't follow celebrity goss. I'm such an impressionable young lad. How dare you? Tore me apart. I chose to take. Good God. Thank you for verifying that. Thank you for fact checking. It is the internet after all. Google's still trying to convince me that Sam Smith wrote what was it? Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. Or were you saying you were trying to connect them?
Yeah.
In the cinematic universe. You need to like, same conversation I had about Deltarune 2, where it's like, can we specify what something's like a fan theory? Because
I think we're talking
in chat it sounds like this is something you missed, or this is canon, or this is real. Maybe we can manifest that into history. He's dead. We can't go back time. We're not Cher.
I understand now. We were talking about the characters we've created for the last 3.5 hours.
As a Mariah stan, had I caught that, I wouldn't have told you. Well, then you're using your stanship for evil and not for good. Ugh. Damn, I'm getting sleepy as hell. Oh, we're so close. Damn, yeah, because this stream started at, well, I guess it technically started at 2, and someone did a donation between the streams, but this started at 4 and it's up to almost 11. That's amazing. Thank you, you guys. The lines are so blurred. Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting sleepy. Gonna head out. I love your content. Found you with your trying to stand Aurora. I found your tears very healing for me. Oh, well, thank you. I was in a dark place, never changed. Love you. That's good day. Good day to you too. I hope things have improved since you found my Aurora videos. I've been meaning to do Another Aurora one. That was just, I too was going through an intense time when that summer, so that means a lot. Thank you. And her music's so good, but like it just wrecks me. Like the river came on my shuffle the other day, and I just had to skip it. I'm like, not today, Aurora. I'm sorry. Give me Running with the Wolves. Give me Animal, right? I think so. I'm like, give me the upbeat ones. Don't give me the sad ones today. I can't do it. I need to be productive. I will crash.
Zambalai had an unfortunate typo and said would've.
Oh, you would have. Oh, well then thank you for using your stanship responsibly. um but yeah, it seems like everyone's starting to go to bed. We should be going to bed soon too.
Yeah.
I also don't want this stream to be insanely long for people in the future, because there are a couple people who've left comments and stuff saying that they'll watch it later. Oh man, but these are fun. I hope people enjoy these kind of streams, because I was like also debating, like, should I do one that's purely about like animation stuff and everything?
Maybe.
That would be fun. Who knows? But thank you again, everybody who's watching and hanging out, clicking on stuff. Those who donated. Oh man, I am. Oh, I'm spiraling. Thank you again. Shout out to Jen, for hanging out and making Centaur World. That's amazing. And donating. I'm just gonna go through the list one more time just to say thank you again. Thank you for the anonymous $200 donation. Thank you, Noah, for the 2. Thank you, Adder, for the 10. Thank you, Jen, for the 100. Thank you, Braden, for the 10. Thank you, Jen, for 400. Thank you, Sane Queen Vega, for the 10. RA for the 8. Robeson for the 100. And Spoonful of Makeup for the 20. And everybody who also donated yesterday on Bill Chill Gaming. Veronica left a message just wanting to make sure that I read it in the stream. I just wanted to make sure I get them in both of them for you. Or shout you out rather. Thank you again, Veronica. I'll see everybody else again. Ari Reynolds, Miro, Red 2000, Delia, Aaliyah, JC, Dove, Mason D, Veronica Mason again, Veronica Mason again, Lindsay. Thank you guys for donating yesterday. Just want to make sure you guys also got shout outs on the main channel as well. I love both my channels equally, but just in case you had a preferred one, you get both. But thank you guys, everybody who's donating, everyone who's watching. Again, the link is pinned to chat as well as in the description. I'll be streaming at least one more time on Thursday on my gaming channel, which is also linked in the description, Bill Chill Gaming. Playing some more Detroit Become Human. That's where I stream pretty regularly, twice a week, Mondays and Thursdays in the evenings time around this time that this one started. Go watch and check that out. Again, the 20% of my revenue from the AdSense and stuff that I make for December is also being donated. So if you're unable to donate, don't forget that you can always contribute by watching my videos and my streams and stuff. But thanks everyone who stopped by. Thanks everyone who donated. Thanks guys for hanging out and being awesome and supporting me this year in 2021. Everything's scary, everything's stressful, content wise, but I'm looking forward to 2022. I'm working on a lot of ideas and stuff, and I hope you guys continue to enjoy and stick around and support me, each other, my content, and the stuff that I talk about, music and animation. Don't forget, guys, as always, there's a link in the description. It'll take you to a card, or it is a card for education on social awareness, as well as resources for mental health, crisis science, Trevor Project resources, things like that. Should you or someone you know need them. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's staying safe. Yeah. God, I'm so tired. Wear a mask if you choose to go out. Be mindful of others. I'll see you soon. And remember to take care of yourselves, please. Oh, and thank you, Alana, for modding. Take care of yourselves, please. Nailed it.